Quick interruption because this fixes all content creator problems. If you're consistently adjusting your camera, losing framing when you move, or re-recording content because you drifted out of the shot, that is a waste of time and engagement. I started using the OBS Bot mini camera and it eliminated all of that. It uses AI auto tracking to follow you in real time, keeps you perfectly framed, and delivers clean, professional video without extra gear or full studio setup. Whether you're streaming, podcasting, or on client calls, this makes you look locked in and polished automatically. Stop fighting your camera and focus on your message. I dropped the affiliate link in the description. If you're serious about content, this is an easy upgrade. As you can see, I'm testing out the camera and everything, and it's working out pretty well. Hit the link, get yours.
Yo, what's good? Welcome to another show with the Banter and Barter Show. I got the crew here with me. I got my dog Marcus. I got my guy Unbiasedly Raw. My dog Macaroni. He'll be here when he pop up in here. You feel me?
What's poppin', Twin?
How's it going?
Hey, you doing?
What's good with y'all, bro? How y'all feeling?
Yo. Good, man.
What's
good for a Tuesday.
good? I know, right? Tuesday. We back
eating
there.
wings. Feeling good.
You say you over there eating the wings?
I said he waiting on the wings.
Oh, shit. Hey, you know what's up. 10 o'clock, baby.
What's the word, Lupe? No, he can't. I don't think he heard me. I don't think you heard me. I don't think you heard me.
Hey,
Man,
now your boy looking like yeah. He looking like Most Def over there.
He's looking like Mos Def. Oh shit. But listen, man, before we get started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification. We got a lot of topics to talk about tonight. But what we gonna start first? We gonna start with, we gotta talk about this. We gotta talk about this Glorilla and her sister conversation. Now with this, we gotta be strict on it. We only gonna be talking about this no longer than 20 minutes. No longer than 20 minutes. So y'all make sure y'all watch the time too. All right. And keep your eyes on the private chat too, just in case. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna play two different videos. I'm gonna play the original from her sister, and then we're gonna play the video of Glorilla talking about the situations where she responded to it. All right. So let's go ahead and rock out.
She's not obligated to do shit for nobody. That bitch is obligated to do shit for all of us. Fuck, that hoe obligated. Fuck. Oh, geez, that hoe obligated to do something for every last one of us. We sitting this motherfucker eating canned beans and shit. On the floor. So literally taking baths out of bottles of water, bro. Literally taking baths out of bottles of water. Lights off. Fat ass rats. Roaches, all types of shit. How she ain't obligated to do shit for us? But you want to sit here and talk about our struggle. How the fuck she ain't obligated? That hoe is obligated. Stupid mother.
You know that.
And this is Glow responding.
Like, I could have got on there and told them how you broke out of Lakeside, how you had to take an IQ test and they determined that you had to go to the mental hospital, and how you broke out that bitch. And they had to find you and come bring you back. You're a mental patient. So I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. And the world is making fun of you, and I hate that for you. But continue to get your money, continue to do whatever you do, but do it on your own, of your own name. Or you can use my name, but not in no bad way. Don't be on no, oh, I'm Glorilla. Don't lie on me with it, bitch. You could have kept going with the stud realist shit. People saying you look like me, the stud version of me. Bitch. Do it like that. I might would have went ahead and did something with you, but I don't fuck with you. My siblings that I don't fuck with, they know why I don't fuck with them. Me getting money don't make it no difference. If I didn't fuck with you 7 years ago, I still don't fuck with you no matter that I got money, bitch. Go get your own money. Go get it how I had to get it, bitch. I don't owe you a fuck ass thing. Bitch, Now, I hope this run you up too, bitch. Go live screaming at the phone with your goddamn schizophrenic motherfucking ass and make you some money, bitch. And keep my name out your mouth, keep my mama name out your mouth, keep my daddy, keep my whole family name out your mouth, bitch. Go do something with them bullshit ass friends you got over there. I want you to know this.
So what are y'all thoughts on this situation, bro? In this entirety. I'll let you rock out first, Marcus.
Yeah, her sister full of shit, man. That's fucked up to do some shit like that just for, especially kind of money she was talking about. She's talking about $2,500. Like that ain't shit. I'm even just hearing what Glorilla just said right now. She's like, yo, I would have jumped on it with you. Get your money, go ahead, but don't talk shit about me. If you want to do whatever you gotta do, you say that I'm a stud version of her. Cool, man, do it. Hey, make that money. But why are you trying to fuck my shit up? Just because you jealous, and then because your shit ain't going right. But man, that's how a lot of people are in the South anyway, bro. They think they deserve everything you got. Like it ain't like they don't. It's not even like, hey, help me get something. It's like, no, bro, you owe me, and you need to support my life, and you gotta do everything for me. Actually, my house should be bigger than yours. I mean, that's literally how they think. They just think fucking crazy. Especially, if motherfuckers be making this shit, man. So, like, I'm a lot of cats in the South that make money go through shit like this. It just what happens, bro. Like, I wouldn't even pay no attention to it if I was her. But I mean, sometimes you gotta cut people off, bro, because they will just take all your shit, and once it's gone, not give a fuck about you. So, yeah, it's fucked up for real.
Mac or Rob, which one of y'all want to take it?
I mean, we all see what it is, dog. That girl's slow, and she ain't never been nowhere. And just like what Marcus said, man, one thing about the South, bro, if somebody make it, everybody gotta make it. And if you don't pass the hat and break off everybody, then you fake as hell from the beginning. But you can tell they got some family issues, bro. And out of all the siblings, one made it out. So that what they say, money, it show people real side, how they really feel.
Mm-hmm.
Like what Glorilla said, she could, even though I don't fuck with you, you could have did this way different. You could have like used it in a good way. You could have, I could have let you do your thing or whatever. Use my name, cool, get your money, whatever. But this just gonna be short. It's gonna be real short lived, bro. She gonna get her money, get her coins, but she gonna spend all of it because she ain't got no sense. I can see by the videos I've been seeing. She ain't got no sense. She gonna get paid. It's gonna be a little bit. People gonna be inviting her to clubs, and she gonna get food reviews and all that stuff. But it's gonna be real short lived because people gonna get tired of it and just move on to the next thing. She gonna make a little bread, but it ain't gonna last long. You saw the video where she was talking about, all right, how much glow she give you? 2,500.
2,500.
You crying over 2,500?
2,500.
You ruin a relationship over $2,500.
So like it's going to run its course. I mean, it's just showing the family dysfunction right now. And she do look like Glorilla, like the stud version though. Like if Glorilla went the other way, you know how she was gonna look.
Her little ass.
That girl, something wrong with her, bro. I think she, like, for real. Like I think it's something like mentally, like she need to go get evaluated so she'll know what the hell going on. Again, I blame Bush. No child left behind. Oh, and one more thing. You just see us in the black community, bro. We'll put anybody on for ignorance, bro. She getting deals, she getting famous and stuff now for the wrong shit, and hey, bro, it's crazy, bro.
No, I agree. Rob, what you got on there, bro?
This is what dick deficiency look like. So
I gotta lag. Am I lagging?
Nah.
Yeah, no, this just look like supreme dick deficiency when you replace natural dick with silicone and you get that microplastic poisoning. This is what becomes of it. Realistically, the thing is, the only person glow, if you want to say O's, is her parents because they brought her here. Outside her parents, we're gonna owe sibling shit. Y'all got the same 24 I got. If we slept on the same roaches and motherfucker, when you was tired of sleeping on roaches, you should have got your ass up and did something with yourself. Don't come begging me for shit now that I done made it, because you don't even know if I really made it like that. Just because you see me with chains and all that, you don't know what I done bought or what got fronted to me. I mean, shit, we all done seen years later all these celebrities that we grew up listening to from the 90s and stuff talk about how they deals was bad and everything you seen them with was in their contract and they was getting charged for it. Motherfucker done bought a new car, but you know, the money was coming out of their deal. So now they got to drop 3 more albums and they keep finding ways to sneak shit into it. So just because it look good on the outside don't mean it's good on the inside. And hell, if I buy you a car, she was complaining she bought her dad a car and it ain't got no gas in it. I'm not responsible for the gas in your shit. When you want to go get you some hoes, nigga, put some gas in your shit. Would you want me to come fuck them with you too? Like, what the fuck going on? So, yeah, this is just somebody that's bad for business and out here crying because they ain't got no hustle to go get nothing on their own. And realistically, if she had beef, she should have had beef dolo by herself, not drag the whole family into it and tell everybody business. We didn't need to know that mama was working at FedEx. And even then, I forgot what celebrity it was, but they said they already done fronted her to 25.
Shit. I forgot who it was in front of it. Was it the baby? No, it wasn't the baby.
Nah.
It was
somebody with a T. I know it ain't Trey Songz, but like, was it Troy? No, not Troy Ave. One of these with a T.
I don't know. But let me ask you a question though. Do you think that she's obligated to pay the parents too?
No. You ain't obligated to pay nobody shit. But out of the goodness of your heart, if you appreciate that they looked out for you when you was down and out when you was growing up, you understand the situation that, you know, you couldn't get everything you wanted, but all your needs was provided, being that you had to split with 9 other people. You know, I do feel it's noble for you to reach back and bless them with a little something, but you're not obligated. It could be big fuck you to everybody if that's how you feel, but you should be humble enough to where it's like, oh, okay, you know, y'all brought me here, y'all didn't abort me, y'all ain't put me up for adoption or nothing, y'all took care of me. Yeah, it was slim pickings or whatever, but you know, y'all kept me healthy to the best of y'all abilities. So now that I'm of some means, you know, I'm gonna make sure that you ain't in a damn senior living home somewhere. I'm always make sure that you comfortable till, you know, time for you to go in that box and going back in the ground. But that's about it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I don't think it's obligated. Just like what Ross said.
Yeah,
it's just like, I know if I was to make it and everything, I'll break my parents off, just alleviate, you know, some things, something, and pretty much put them in a position where they ain't got to worry about nothing.
Yeah,
right. They house might already be almost paid off or something like that. You go ahead and knock the rest of it off, and they on their retirement. They pretty much gonna be with you for the most part. So you pretty much gonna be, you know, spending money. So, but yeah, bro. I mean, ain't nobody obligated just because we siblings and everything. I'll put it like this: you're not obligated, but if you rock with your siblings and y'all got good history and y'all rock with each other, you gonna break that bread.
Fact.
It's a reason why it ain't no bread being, bro. You can see it. This is years and years of turmoil and hating on each other, and they probably been fought before. You can hear the disdain that they got for each other, bro.
Yeah, that's just some cloud shit.
You definitely tell you close, but yeah, the thing is,
go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, you can't choose your parents or your siblings, so yeah, you can't choose them. So that's the kind of fucked up thing about it, because you see some cats grow up in the same means, like not even rich or whatever. Like parents are like almost over the poverty line, and they don't want shit. They're just glad you made it. Like run into a couple cats like that. Like their parents really like, hey, I'm cool where I'm at. No, hey, just buy me a used car or something. I'm cool. And then those are the ones you want to do the most for because they ain't expecting the shit. Those are the ones like I said, I've seen it before where some parents will like literally that is their retirement plan. They don't give a fuck about their kids. The one whoever makes it, they're like, yo, as soon as this motherfucker get through it, I'm quitting my job. I'm doing all this. Now it's time for me to live that. And that's unfortunate that like a lot of these kids run through some shit like that, especially when they make it because they're young and they're not really like, can't really say no because shit. I mean, you feel that guilt, but man, yes, being a parent, man, that'd be some. I don't know, like I definitely wouldn't want to be in that situation where my kid was make it that I'm gonna sit there and expect them to front my lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So again, yeah, you can't choose them.
Yeah, I agree. But I agree with what Max said earlier though. This is a number 15 minutes of fame. She gonna make a little money off of it. Then people gonna get tired of her. We ain't gonna hear from her ass in the next 2 weeks. Then it's gonna be on to the next thing, bro. She trying to get some clout off her Glorilla, some name and likeness. And it's just I ain't gonna say it backfired because I'm still think she's still gonna get what she wanted out of it, which is money. But she ain't getting no money from Glow, but she gonna get money from other people, right? Because she was on, I forgot this other TikToker's name. He's doing interviews with her and shit like that, and he pretty much calling her out. He's like, my friend, if you really wanted money from him, you could have been helping him out. You could have helped her out. Like, did you help her get in the studios? Was you in the studios with her? Like, what was you doing? She's like, well, I couldn't do nothing. I ain't have no money. Well, you could have been trying to find something to do to help her out to be in the gym with her. But now, after she done got all this success, now all of a sudden you want to start talking. Like, nah, fam, nah. But again, she's still gonna get a little bit up out of it though. So yeah, she was on TMZ too, but it was a different interview too though. It was a TikToker that she was on too on Great Blackness. It was another one that she was on. So
yeah, Funny Bone, he exposed all that shit, bro. He pretty much said everything that all of us wanted to say.
Yeah,
like he was like, well, all right, if your sibling became a doctor, he's supposed to put on as a doctor too, just because y'all was he was saying like y'all cellmates. All right, you get out of jail. You get out of jail and you was on the cellmate, y'all was sleeping on the same cell, he get out and you make it, you supposed to put some money. She was like, nah, that's different. They ain't blood.
It's the same concept. It's the same exact concept. Like, but the thing is, you ain't put in no work with her though. So you just because you laying there don't necessarily mean you deserve anything. It don't work like that, bro. It don't work like that at all.
Yeah, but, and just like y'all said, when she gonna get some money, but when she blow through that shit and no one cares about this story no more, first person she probably gonna call, the last person when it gets real rough, she's gonna try to get back with Glorilla, be like, yo, we sisters, and try to patch that shit up. But you already know that's how it's gonna go, because like you said, that shit's gonna fly by quick. And it's not gonna be worth it.
On TikTok though, she gonna gain traction on TikTok like a motherfucker. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she gonna go live and she gonna make her bread, and that's what it is. She gonna make her money from that way.
They gonna put her in a fight somewhere, fighting some other YouTuber or some shit that's like her shit.
Yeah, but when it was 7 p.m. Friday and it was 95 degrees, why she wasn't in the music video?
Because they don't fuck with each other, bro.
It don't matter. If you wanted some bread, you should have pulled up to the video shoot if you knew where the fuck it was at. And be like, hey, let me get up in the video shoot. Then on the back end, you can be like, hey, I know it seemed like I'm begging or whatever, but I was in the video. Can I get a little bit of pay for that? Like, you know what I mean?
So this is the thing. You got everybody got cousins and shit that rap and all that stuff. You don't really think they gonna make it. And then you don't fuck with them. You talk shit, that type of stuff. And now that they made it, now you want some money.
But that's a universal flaw. You should have, even if you don't believe, I don't care if you start rapping right now and I'm talking shit. I'm pulling up for the video. I'm still supporting you. I'm just talking shit. Like, bro,
I'm gonna support you in public, but I'm clowning you on the back end. Like, boy, that shit trash. But nigga, I'm gonna rock with you. I'm gonna rock with you in public though. I'm right there beside you. I'm gonna defend you and everything.
Hey, she the sister talk like she ain't had a job a day in her life.
Fact.
That's how she talking. She talk like she ain't had a job a day in her life. She ain't never went out there and got it. She that cousin, she that auntie.
I got a
She
toxic
that,
question when you
she
done.
that sister that always asking for money, bro. Like it don't. It's let me hold $5. Let me hold $20. Right? She didn't ask about 10 people for $20. She didn't ask 10 people for $5. She didn't got $50 so she can get something to smoke and drink and hot and spicy.
This is my last question before we move on some toxic shit.
No. So
do lesbians not have big mamas?
Oh, what?
Do lesbians not have big mamas?
Oh yeah, they do got big mamas.
Cause didn't all the toxic big mamas tell the straight girls if you got that thing between your legs that you sit on, you should never be broke a day in your life?
Hey, that's a solid. Hey, that's
I bet somebody sneaking and geeking. I bet somebody done did it.
I'm just saying. Worst case scenario, we know Drewski and Kodak Black would take it.
Hey,
you said Drewski and Kodak Black.
Hey, somebody did that. Said, "Oh, this Studzilla shit close enough, goddamn, close enough, goddamn. This is close. I'm gonna get the close enough, goddamn."
Hell nah.
Boy, you could get a
that bitch probably about 4'11". I'm pretty sure.
Y'all got a favorite hoe club? I don't know what that means.
It's a favorite hoe club.
Who said that?
In the comments, Snowman.
Mm.
Snowman, y'all got a favorite hoe club? Bro, I don't go to clubs no more, bro. That shit boring as hell.
I don't either.
What the hell I look like paying $200 for a bottle that costs $37
at the stove?
At the stove, I can spend $200 and have a kickback at my crib, put some shit on the grill, and buy some drinks, have some people over, have a good ass time instead of fighting Atlanta. $200 to have a boring time in the club. Got to pay for parking, and you got to pregame because you already know you ain't gonna get drunk there because it's about 10 dudes to a damn bottle or some shit. And you're gonna be hungry, so you gotta hit a Waffle House before you get home. You know what I'm saying? Then by the time you get home, you got the bubble guts. You got to go ahead and chug the deuces in the damn toilet for a little bit, and then you wake up. You just spent $400 that night unnecessarily, and you didn't have fun.
Yeah, fuck that.
Man, you better
some young
turn on
shit.
Netflix.
Yeah, plus 98% fight because of location. Yep, that's a fact. That's a fact.
They're gonna be fighting and then right now, I ain't been to the club so long. I haven't been in the club where YNs was in there. So now you got YNs in there now. So you gotta check for that. They always fucking shit up.
All right. Oh hell no. Well, hey,
I'm good at the crib.
Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification. So I want to go to this next topic, bro. I want to touch on this too. We ain't gonna spend too much time, because we don't want to give it too much energy. But there was something that happened on the Corey Holcomb show, right? And Darlene, she made a video. Yeah, but she didn't say any names. Bro, I think it's
hey, I had to take the white off. You feel me? I had to get it with the black. You feel me? Goddamn, boy.
Yeah, I feel you.
Inconspicuous.
You got the black one.
Inconspicuous.
I'm on black cloth touching me.
My question is, how the hell
that black cloth touching skin?
How you gonna fuck up the introduction to the video, money?
Oh, my bad. Let me.
He said, "Let me cam off." Nah, but now we're gonna dive into this video with Darlene. Based off of the video, I don't know if y'all seen it or not, but Corey Holcomb basically was just saying, you can basically say in a nutshell, I'm paraphrasing here, you can be replaced, all because Darlene didn't want to hold up a shirt that Corey Holcomb had, and so I guess he got in his feelings about the situation. All right, I will play the video, but I don't want to play the video. because everything is real sensitive right now. So even if we put it up, the shit might get a strike. I don't know what he got going on over there.
Man, fuck him. Put that video up.
Man, hell no, you fucking up with the bread. I ain't do no hell no.
You not fucking up no bread. Ain't nobody worried about his little crying bitch ass.
Listen. I ain't having no strikes on no videos.
How he gonna strike something that he did? It ain't AI. Like he was trying to lie last time. Like we ain't see the
That's
shit
true.
live.
But he can still do that though.
Okay, we could dispute it. Like it's fair use. He gonna have to learn the internet.
I'm good. They're gonna have to go look at it.
Here you go, being don't be Weenie Hut Jr. because of this bitch ass nigga.
All right, when your money gone, don't say like, oh damn, we want the money. I'm saying, see, I try to tell you ass. I'm looking out for everybody.
And I'm gonna have the address and I'm riding out to LA. It's up the street.
Oh hell no. See, you doing too much. See, now you spending money. Now you spending more money. See what's nope. Listen, let's get to this video.
From the hood, baby, ski mask way.
This nigga, man. Let's get to this video, bro. All right, there we go. There we go, dog.
Something called misplaced anger. This is when someone is genuinely angry or hurt about something or someone, but instead of directing that anger at the real source, they unconsciously aim it somewhere safer, easier, or less risky. For example, right? Someone might feel powerless, rejected, or disrespected.
Seriously, David, that was crazy.
I'm not
that was
feeding.
crazy.
I'm not feeding. I'm not
Okay.
feeding.
Bro, I'm sorry y'all for the video, but I caught the boy Mac over there slipping. I caught him over there slipping.
Oh, Lord.
I caught him slipping with the
partner,
with the little, what you call that shit, sour
or even life itself. But they don't feel safe expressing that anger there. So it leaks out all over the place toward loved ones, strangers, or even themselves. The anger is real, the pain is real, but the direction is off. Understanding this helps us stop taking everything personally, and it also helps us ask better questions. Like, what is this really about? Or what might be underneath this reaction? It doesn't excuse harmful behavior, but it does explain it. And that awareness gives us more emotional clarity, healthier boundaries, and a lot more compassion for ourselves and others. Here's what it often looks like. Snapping at a loved one after a bad day with the boss or work. Being irritated at strangers when you're actually grieving, you're hurt or scared. Getting angry about small things when something big is unresolved elsewhere. Or criticizing others for traits that actually mirror our own pain or insecurity. We're all carrying more than people realize, and most of us are doing the best we can with what we were taught or not taught, right? A little awareness goes a long way. So be gentle with yourself and mindful with others. When someone is consistently dissatisfied about things like cleanliness, routines, or not getting their way, the issue usually isn't the surface complaint. What's often underneath is a need for control when they feel powerless somewhere else, chronic frustration, resentment, or entitlement, anxiety that shows up as rigidity, emotional immaturity or poor coping skills, a belief that their discomfort is other people's responsibility. So instead of managing their own feelings, they offload them onto people around them. Now, here's why understanding it matters. Because when you recognize displaced anger, you stop taking things personally that aren't actually about you. You can pause and ask, what is this really about? You gain more compassion for yourself and for others without excusing harmful behavior. So if this message helped you understand someone else better, great. If it helped you understand yourself better, even greater. Just remember, empathy doesn't require self-sacrifice, and understanding doesn't mean tolerating behavior that harms you. You're allowed to be compassionate and protected.
What do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about that?
I think Darlene is dope. And I forgot who it was who said it. Oh, what's that comedian name? Him and Corey was beefing not too long ago.
Who, Marcus?
No, not Marcus. After him. He Marcus friend, mutual friend. He a comedian.
Ooh, I don't know that one.
I forgot, but he was saying that basically, long story short, he was saying that Corey has a tendency to always find a way to get into it with the closest people. That's the reason why you always see him with different people on the show. Now, Darlene been on
Deion Cole?
Not Deion Cole. He interviewed I forgot his name. But I think this is what it is, bro. And Darlene been there from the jump. So it's like I understand sometimes doing it so long, y'all people gonna clash. But I think that shit with Corey, I think everything she said in the video was right. That displaced anger, right? He getting hit from like he got the Anton situation. He got the girl saying stuff about, all that stuff. He had a case. He got all this stuff going on at the same time. And I think he was feeling froggy, bro. Long story short, he need to check himself because like if Darlene gone, bro, that's the ammo everybody need. That's gonna be the nail in the coffin. He can't even say nothing. He can't even defend nothing after that. If Darlene go, bro, it's done. Like, but I don't think she's gonna go though.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna go. I look at it like it's almost like you ever had that butthurt friend that his girl fucked up on him some kind of way, and maybe you're tied with her with maybe your girlfriend, they're all friends and shit, and he wanted you to say some bad shit about her or do some fucking crazy shit. You're like, yo, man, you need to chill the fuck out. Like, chill out, man. It's like, but this mother gets so butthurt because what happened to him, he tried to drag you down into it. It's kind of seemed like one of those situations. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's on the side to where, but the thing is, he calls this shit. It wasn't like someone fucked him over. He calls it. He did it. So why are you bringing down everybody else? You want her to hold up some shirt that's gonna put probably a bad name on her too. Like she's doing fucked up shit too. She kind of like, yo, like, like even though y'all co-hosting, you're the main one. You can't be like, this is my toy. Like you gotta do what I want you to do to play with it type shit. Like, hey, if everyone's got their own stake in the game, and then she's definitely trying to help your ass out. So I'm pretty sure whatever that was that he was trying to hold up was gonna be some foul ass shit. And he's on that path. So I know, yeah, what she's saying is right. I mean, we've all been through it with friends before, especially probably younger. Like I said, like someone got butthurt about something, they want you to do something that you had nothing to do with. And then at that point, it's kind of like then you get that threat, like you ain't my friend no more. All right, man, fuck off then.
Yeah. Ryan Davis. It was Ryan Davis.
Oh, Ryan Davis. Okay, got you.
For me, for one, I don't know why we scared to show the video. Fuck that bitch ass nigga. And I said it, and I stand on it. Anything I say, I stand on that shit. No.
I feel it.
Man, it's. I mean, at the end of the day, it's fair use. If he ain't want that out there, he shouldn't have recorded this shit.
That's fair.
Is when he tried to walk back that whole bullshit he did with Anton, and he was like, all these motherfucking AI video. Well, nigga, post the AI video so we could see it. Because everything that I seen people respond to was exactly what the fuck you did. And yes, Anton did stand up in your face, and he sat back down, and he stood up and said, come outside. He hit you with the catch me outside. How about that? And you was like, oh no, well, I'm gonna just wait to finish out the night so my goons could pull up later because I gotta leave at the end of the show. Ain't nobody trying to buy time so your whole fucking city block could be outside when it's time to go. Come outside right now and get this ass whooping like a grown ass man, nigga. Oh, you ain't want that? Then all right, sit your ass back down and now we can enjoy this video about you getting all in women's faces and shit and pushing and whatever you did with them. Push, mush, slap, I don't give a fuck.
And he changed the thumbnail, so it's like you can't. Yeah, it's fair use. He edited it.
He put it out.
Changed
the thumbnail, but then you added somebody that pulled up for 5 seconds to the damn description. Because light skinned nigga pulled up to come fight or whatever, he wasn't there for all of 5 minutes, and he went back to his pod that he was doing way up the way anyway. And you put him in there, Craig or whatever. But as far as this situation goes, I done seen the shirt because the shirt was on his merch store way before the episode even dropped.
What kind? What it said? What it said on it?
It was just him and Anton on the shirt, and he had one of the captions from the altercation on there. It's not as bad as the first one that he dropped, because the first one that he dropped is just straight egregious.
Yeah, that one with his with the child. Yeah,
the first one that he dropped got Anton in the middle. Then he did the Trump Obama picture of the other two in the background.
I think that's the reason why Darlene was apprehensive of doing it, because I think she probably like the one that one right there, that shirt. She probably was like, I don't even know what to do right now. And then when he finna do another shirt, she probably like, look, man, all right, bro, you doing too much, but I'm on your team, but you kind of doing too much. I feel uncomfortable. And he trying to pull her card, saying, well, she's scared to show the shirt. You can't make nobody show the shirt. You show the shirt. And that's my whole thing, is because she didn't want to hold the shirt up. He was like, he gonna hold it up after on another show. Why you just don't hold it? It was the shirt, your idea.
Oh shit!
All right, hold on. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
He
I got you.
it. You found it?
Yeah.
Nah, the Leave My Family one is different. He had another one.
No, hold on.
Wow. This nigga Weenie Hunt Sr.
Oh, you ain't gonna hold it out?
Well, I got
tamed some lames. The 5150 Army taming the lames. Tames lames. We gotta turn that into a shirt. Ain't this a shirt, D? You gonna hold it up, D?
No, you can't. That's all you, brother.
Oh, you ain't gonna hold it up?
Well, I
you ain't fucking with a nigga, D?
I've done it.
And when I hold it up, I can't say my shit with the mic. You ain't gonna hold it up?
Your mic.
Oh, don't worry about it. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
I'll show that shirt next week.
Oh, wow. Look at this one.
No, I'll get somebody to hold it up.
Look at this one.
I'll get somebody to hold it up.
Look at this. I'm finishing it. Look
what time is it? We ain't got enough time.
And look what I was doing.
If we had enough time, I'll get somebody to come hold it up right now.
Look how he's doing. But you see what I was just doing right now?
Oh, it's all good. Don't matter. I'll get somebody to hold it up. Motherfuckers want a piece of you that they like, but they don't want the whole thing.
Did I just not say?
I'll get somebody to hold this shirt up next week. Watch.
You know what? Somebody just said something earlier that it might be. You're right.
You're right. Might be.
Shit,
I don't need nobody to do shit for me. I'll get somebody else to do it. As everybody who I deal with like that. If you won't do it, okay, I'll get somebody else to do it.
I'm over here trying to input the things because I had to go. You don't even know what I went through to even get that.
Yeah,
so,
okay. Don't worry about it. Somebody else will hold it up next week.
See how you can't even. Wow. Okay. I guess not.
Don't do whatever. Goddamn it, somebody be doing that.
I guess not.
Shit, it don't stop.
There we go. Wow.
I'm just getting it to you. I'm telling you the truth.
I see. Hey, you see what I was doing? Why I said I wasn't gonna hold it? Okay.
We are about to. We gonna do the rap.
Let's do it.
Back in 5 minutes, 5150.
Jesus.
Oh, that's Darlene.
Yeah. That's some bitch ass shit, bro.
Hold on. That's like she left. Hold up.
Here that a lot of people don't know that, but we ain't said that in a while on the show.
Yes.
5150 is crazy. I called this the 5150.
Oh, she left. Well, I don't know if she stormed out or no shit like that, but she definitely left though. But
hey, so the shirt, it was like him and AD like in each other's faces, but it was characters. It wasn't like the actual people. So you know how like it got AD looking like an archaeologist on the other shirt. It was still that, but it was like him over him. And I don't know if it was like say it again or something was the tagline or something, but it literally was on the merch store. And I went there now, and it's just the other one, which I believe is way more egregious than, to me, if he would have, the one that he was trying to get held up, if he would have sold that, in my opinion, I don't think AD probably would be too mad about it, because at least it's the two people that's into it versus the one that's actually still up on there and is bringing other people that ain't got shit to do with shit on it. But yeah, I don't know, bro. My name is Unbiasedly Raw. You heard it from me, man. If you want to fucking make a review video and call out Unbiasedly Raw, you can leave the rest of the banter and barter fucking panel out of this. Use a bitch ass nigga for all this shit that you be doing, because you be doing shit and trying to delete it. Don't post and delete. You swear that you stand on shit, stand on it. I know I seen this shirt on your merch store and it's gone now, all because Darlene ain't want to hold it up. But you got this other shirt on there that's really totally egregious, and you ain't with it. I said it. Courtney Edgar ain't say it. Marcus ain't say it. Macaroni Tony ain't say it. Because you into it with motherfucking O'Shea Duke Jackson, and that nigga been fucking damn near sucking doo-doo out your damn fart hole trying to protect your ass. And you into it with him because you ain't watching the content. You just mad that you see your face 30 times on his thumbnails.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
You into it with motherfucking lead attorney just because he said some shit on some law shit. Like, you don't know about the law. At least the lead know half or something. You into it, Kevin Samuels, God bless the dead, talking about all these people moist because they rock with Kevin, but you do the most moist shit, and every time you talk, every 7 sentences, you can't complete 7 sentences without bringing moist people into the shit. So what's really going on with you, bro? On some real shit, like not even to be funny at this juncture. Like, we appreciate the jokes, you know. Everybody want to go spend a little money on the hood rat and get some head or whatever when times is tough. We get it. That's why the hood rock with you. It's funny, you know. Lil Ada Mama needs some money on the lights too. We get that. But even after the AD shit, you talking about, oh, you finna do a Moist Academy or whatever to fucking get the sassy people to check. You trying to create sassy schools. If you also worried about the sassy people, why the fuck you want to deal with them to begin with? Then you on this goofball ass, man, get the fuck up out of here with that shit, man. That's all I gotta say.
Like it's okay for him to call people sassy, but then when somebody say something that remotely is close to it, and all of a sudden you want to get all up in arms. You had a whole bunch. Listen, I'm going to continue to keep talking about it. I know there's, you got all these so-called, listen, bro, you a grown man, you supposed to act out this way. Listen, bro, understand something. I got to call a spade a spade. If you going to come at somebody a certain way, I'm going to need you to hold that same exact energy that you hold against those women. The same energy that you came at with Darlene during that time when Anton was there, and that same energy you had with that old chick that we saw in that video. Where was that energy when Anton was there? It ain't even about who's hood. It ain't about who's gangster. Ain't nothing. We ain't talk about none of that, because we ain't talk about who's hard, who ain't hard. At the end of the day, you say you a man, well then stand on it, bro. Don't go at no woman like that. You should, if anything, you should back down from the woman aspect, and then if it's a man coming at you that way, you should have already been ready to go. Especially when the invitation was there. So
why he keep trying to bring in third parties? Ain't that the same person he told to sit down when 2 niggas is into it? Well, nigga, you into it with the niggas. She sitting down. She not gonna hold the shirt up.
Gets hypo. What's up? What's up, big dog? But yeah, bro. And then on top of that, to take it out on Darlene, and she been rocking with you this entire time. Like, and I get it, regardless of what, man, that's how we do it on the 51 to 50. Nah, big dog. Nah, not like that. Not like that, you goofy.
And I stand on that shit.
That shit wild, bro. That shit is wild, bro. But hey, anybody got any final thoughts? Hey, Marcus, hold on. That camera looking kind of different, big dog. Hold on.
Yeah. All right.
Hold on.
Shit. Hey, y'all can hear me now?
You sound like you in the garage, but we can see you, nigga.
Oh shit, bro.
Hey, this man Marcus, he always have one or the other, dog.
Hey, it's either one. Hey, at least now the shit won't be choppy, y'all.
Hey, the nigga mic on Ant-Man, camera on Thor now.
Your mic, you just gotta change your mic setting, bro. It sounds like you got your mic on your computer instead of your the microphone.
God damn.
That nigga Mike in the fish tank with Dorothy.
Figure it out, man.
Anyway.
Hey,
Anyway, bro.
It feels good not to be all choppy and shit.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you. But now we just got to hear you now. That's the difference.
We'll get
Yeah,
it
we
right.
can damn near see your neighbor's house with this camera.
You ain't lying.
Hey,
You look like you in a whole new place.
Right.
Bro, yeah.
I didn't even realize you had a TV on the wall.
Hey, hey, watch out for that fuchsia color though. Gotta watch out for that fuchsia color, player.
But you got any final thoughts on this, bro? Before we move on to the next topic?
No, man, no. I think y'all nailed it. That's pretty much what it is, man. He fucked up big time. I mean, if anyone could take any sort of like lesson from this shit, you are not invincible. Even though like the shit that he was doing, I mean, he had to know. I know he's a comedian. I know like in the comedic world, bro, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say, and people shouldn't get offended. But bro, when you do some shit like this, then you start hitting at somebody's kid that ain't a comedian, and you're doing something totally different. It don't like transfer into that world. Like not everybody, I mean, is untouchable, and you can see he's crashing out. Like I said, I like the motherfucker as a comedian. So, bro, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I think in his best interest it would be to fucking humble himself, to fucking just say, yo, bro, yeah, even if you say he fucked up, I don't think it'll fix shit. So, yeah, man. Now, yeah.
Seven Gate, it was good. My bad, Mark. Yes, Seven Gate, it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say because you see you talk a little too much and he getting his feelings. He gonna need a depends.
Hey, Bad Bunny, it was good on TV. I feel sorry for the people that was at the Super Bowl, bro. I saw the view for the people that was at the Super Bowl, bro. They couldn't see shit.
Oh, because all the bushes and shit?
Yeah, dog, it looked like they put up a music video in the middle of the field and everybody was just watching a music video being taped and you couldn't see shit, bro. On TV, dope. If you was at the Super Bowl, a waste of a halftime show, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, halftime for you to go piss and shit anyway, so they be all right.
I mean, they spend a lot of money.
I got a question before we move on.
What's up?
What was y'all favorite commercial?
Oh, my favorite commercial was Ben Stiller, bro.
Ben
Stiller was funny. Ben Stiller was funny.
Because that one, it reminded me of like how Super Bowl commercials was supposed like
how they used to be.
Yeah, these new everybody's so scared to offend people and stuff. It's hard to create, and it's twofold. It's hard to create stuff because people get so offended, and then you got the new age of like commercial creators or marketers that was raised and already in the mindset. They don't think they ain't got the same kind of comedic kind of timing as like the people back in the day used to make. Like they used to do some crazy stuff back in the day. It used to be funny. Like everybody used to just sit up and watch. Now everybody don't care because they already know it's gonna be some bullshit.
Yeah, now that Ben went crazy, but for me, my favorite joint was the 50 Cent DoorDash joint.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He crazy.
Hey, not only is he petty, but how legendary do you have to be to have a company pay you to promote their shit, and in the middle of promoting their shit, you promote your shit?
That shit's dope.
That boy is good.
He still pulled that yak out the bag at the end.
Yeah, he did. He had to.
He done roasted by 3-4 of his ops and still pulled the yak out the bag like, yeah, and his brown says cognac. I was like, nigga, ain't no way.
I was like, yo, I was like, bro, how did they clear that? Like, damn.
Hey.
They're probably getting back. They're probably getting to it, bro. Like I guess I think we're getting back to it.
That's how you know 50 about to something about to be in a pipeline. He's gonna be making a lot of money.
Yeah,
that's how you know.
Yeah, because you really can't. He talking about a whole bunch of people, but yet and still we haven't heard anything come out about him yet. And I'm still saying yet, but we haven't heard anything. And he going at everybody's head.
Can't too much come out when you really that nigga.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Because the thing is, if you want to drag it to hell, you're gonna realize real quick that it's levels beneath hell. 50 gonna take it there.
We're gonna take you right there. You like, you want to go there? All right, say less.
It's like in the way he do it. It's like he know what the outcome gonna be. He just do the plan. You know how people like, I'm gonna do this and see what happens. No, it's like he methodical with it. It's like it's gonna happen exactly how he thought it was gonna happen. Like,
but at the same time too, how do you beef with somebody that came in the game and on his first tour into the game, he fucked everything worth hitting just off jump?
Yeah, true.
That man came in and plugged every bitch hole that was worth plugging. For round one, he was like, all right, now calm down. He was like, I'm tired of seeing y'all in the magazines. Let me see what it's hitting for. All right, we all good now. I got out my system.
That's a fact. Well, look, let's go to this. I want to go to this next topic, bro. I want to talk about liberal women versus conservative women. And this one is, and the question that's being asked, or the
one
phrase,
deodorant and one don't.
Nah. This phrase says, there's no shame in having a high body count. There's no shame in having a high body count. Now, this video is a little bit longer, so therefore, we gonna give our opinions and thoughts in between if y'all need to pause. All right, so let's go ahead and rock out, because this is kind of.
Cordy, can you put the speed like one time up?
Yeah, I got you.
Like on the video,
1.5 or like 1.25.
Yeah, I got you, pimping.
Now, I understand how women when they get to talking, boy, they can talk fast. We might have to slow it back down.
Yeah.
Goddamn Marcus.
This nigga Marcus with his guitar band garage hero ass beat.
To be a feminist.
Okay.
So. And the final prompt is, there is no shame in having a high body count.
Oof.
No. Okay.
Well, I think that shame leads to repentance, and repentance leads to changed behavior. And so having a high body count, like, for example, I talk to people in my community, in the Christian community, and I speak with people, and women that do have high body counts, they tend to struggle with like BPD, borderline personality disorder, other personality issues, comparison, even struggling with being satisfied in the bedroom with their husbands because they had so many other sexual partners. So I do think that there should be shame. I think there should be shame if men are sleeping around. I will say that there's accountability for that too. That's not right. So, but this is like our Christian beliefs. So in my Christian beliefs are both of us should be waiting until marriage. So yeah.
Well, I want to address the statistics there, because people with higher body counts do show higher satisfaction in relationships. Specifically, also like couples who have more sex over time experience happier sexual relationships like that. The other thing, I want to make sure that we're getting the causation right here. Women or people with BPD struggle with higher
slow it down on her,
impulsive sexual behavior. It's not people who are more sexual struggle with BPD. I want to make sure we're not like saying this thing is causing like high sexual behavior is causing BPD. It just happens to be that this group of people, that's like saying that people who have like hallucinations struggle with schizophrenia or whatever. We're like, okay, well, yeah, you're going to look at a population that has a high level of that and say, oh, well, they have high levels of this. Well, yeah, that's like the population you're looking at. That's like saying also that men happen to be more suicidal, and then saying like, oh, it's a thing with men.
She just defeated her whole argument.
She did.
She literally just defeated her whole argument, because they are talking about the subgroup of women that got a high body count, and she tried to do a correlate to people that struggle with schizophrenia. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be higher people that have hallucination. That is the main point. She did. See, that's how you know they just be talking, bro. They don't even be thinking. They can't even do analogies right. I ain't talking about all women. I'm talking about the far liberal type women.
Yeah.
Like it is just the fact about being a male that makes you more suicidal, which is not true. That like you're getting the causation kind of mixed up. I want to make sure that's very clear.
I mean, I feel like I'm going to speak from a whole different type of language where I think that when you are laying down with someone, you're creating a soul tie. So I do think that will lead to some type of just spiritual bonding.
Do you have like an argument that there's like a spiritual, or is this just like religious?
Yeah, it's just my religious beliefs. Yeah.
Okay. There's no evidence. I mean, I can't argue with that.
Anyone else
I feel like we're looking at different statistics on the relational satisfaction because women with higher body counts get divorced at a far higher rate. And they also, it's harder for them to pair bond with their husbands because they've had so many past partners.
So pair bonding research is really not super strong, right? This idea of like oxytocin being released and stuff like that. The pair bonding is quite weak, evidentially. Like it's just increasingly becoming an unpopular theory around sex and sexual bonding, right? It seems like intimacy and closeness over time predicts closeness rather than these sort of things. I guess to kind of speak to the shame piece more directly, being Christian as well, there is immeasurable amounts of sexual shame in the church. So guilt, when you're talking about repentance, guilt drives behavioral change. Shame doesn't. Shame drives lying and closing down and not talking to others. If you look at the rates, for example, of vaginismus, if you guys don't know what that is, it's when sex and any form of penetration is exceptionally painful for a woman. It is 3 times higher in religious groups. As a woman who's been married, I'm married for 8 years. I only have a body count of 1, came from a very Christian background. My Christian background and the tying of sexual shame that was there was so hard on my marriage. And in fact, if you talk to a lot of religious women, they're going to tell you this, right? A lot of my friends, for example, say, my virginity was so tied to my value that when I lost it to my husband, I thought I was dirty, right? Look at the rates of orgasm amongst religious married women. So shame in general, when it comes to sexuality, seems mostly just to lead to worse outcomes. There can be conversations about impulsivity, right? About choosing who your partner is more wisely. I'm actually open to those conversations. The issue is that when we shame people for their body count, it's disproportionately women, right? If you look at these, and I agree that you're consistent, it's both for you. Look at these red pill podcasts. All they want to do is get their body count up and shame women for giving them that body count, right? This leads to worse relationships.
What is a high body count? I'm curious. What's the number? What's the number?
I don't think it's
I'm
necessarily
curious.
a number. I think it's more so the idea of sleeping around for no reason and not having
Well, there's definitely a
any
reason.
commitment.
I know, right?
Sure. And I would actually agree with the shame part in religion. I think purity culture can be very dangerous. It's seen as more of a sin than anything else, and it's very damaging to women. And we see this even in marriages. Like you said, women still think sex is a sin in their marriage. I think that's a problem. So I think it's not so much, I don't think we need to bring back shame to women. I think it's more so that sexual, like being sexual and being promiscuous shouldn't be celebrated as much in our culture as it is.
Sure, but the prompt was specifically, is it more shameful, right? And you guys said, yes, that is necessarily bringing more shame.
Okay, so before they go crazy, before they dive in further, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Do you think it's shameful for women to have a high body count?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, let me say, I don't think it's shameful. I don't think that it's not gonna. The purpose of what you're trying to do, if you're trying to be in a relationship with one person, I think that's the part that fucks it all up. If you've had like a lot of partners, it's almost like like if you look at it like in a work situation, like say truck drivers, right? Truck drivers can do what the fuck they want to do, pretty much.
Hey, bro, turn your mic up, bro. Turn your mic up.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now, but I think it's still the sound. I'll go ahead.
All right, I'm about to change. All right, so
just a tad bit, or move your phone away from it if it is bad.
So like if you look at like if you try to compare it to like situations like a job situation, like with women, like just say truck drivers, right? They can do the most. They can get a job whenever the fuck they want. If they got their CDL, they can get a job in one day. 30 minutes, they can have a job, right? So like if you keep going on, you keep moving and moving and moving and moving and moving, you keep going, like eventually it's a situation where nothing's gonna make you happy. You might be happy for a second, but then you're gonna keep moving on. You're gonna keep moving on. You keep fucking. Like if you look at someone who had a job to say, if it was like, even if this person was, they did the best thing in whatever position they had, they were the best at it. But if you look at like how many jobs they had in the past, say 5 years, they had 20 jobs in the last 5 years. If anyone with sense, you're gonna say, hey, this person can't deal with shit. They're not gonna be here for a long time. Like I already noticed, you can tell by the past, they're gonna move on. Like that's how sex is with women. If you keep, the more you get, you're gonna keep going because it's real easy for them to do it. You're gonna keep going and get that high, and keep going and get that high, and keep going. You'll keep going more and more and better. With men, the way it works, it's like we pinpoint shit that we value in women. So we can have sex with a ton of girls, and then we'll say, "Yo, these are the main things that I fucking value in a girl." And if I find that and it's not even that big, I'm gonna fucking stick that shit out. So I know how hard it is to keep getting another one, get another one, get another one. I'm gonna stick that shit out. So I think the biggest thing is when girls get their body count up, they're pretty much it screws you over because you already know you can get something. You can get something else. You can get something else. Like any person who have that kind of choice would do that. So like any person. So obviously that's how girls are built. Any girl, whatever she's built, whatever how she looks, whatever. In one day can go out and ask 10 dudes, "Hey, you want to fuck?" And I guarantee you, one of those motherfuckers is gonna say yeah. So like that shit just don't happen like that with us. So the body count ain't. It's not the it. It's not the it. It's just it's what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? It's not the ick shit. So, to me, when I look at body count, I look like, yo, if it wasn't just me, I don't really give a fuck. Like the count don't matter to me. It's just that what I gotta deal with if you had a lot, and I don't want to deal with that. So that's kind of how I think that's how it works.
So more of a peace of mind. So more of a peace of mind thing for you than anything.
More, but just how people work. Just because I can tell if a girl has a high body count, she can't deal with problems.
Yeah. So it'll still revolve back for if she can't handle problems or any type of situation, it'll still be that would disrupt your peace of mind because now you got to deal with this shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Marcus. I say it's levels to the high body count situation. It is shameful if we see the worst of the worst. We already know what that is. Just getting slutted out for no reason. Just it is what it is. Just bouncing around and stuff. I say that's shameful. But having a high body count, I think I think men and women look at things from a different lens, and that's the issue. I think most men think about like what you got to deal with a woman that does have a high body count. Like, yeah, you've been doing a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, okay, we don't know exactly the number, but I can tell. Just like that conversation we had the other day, Courtney. Like, we understand. Like, we can 9 times out of 10, if we out, we can see if a chick, she probably got a high body count. She probably out there. We ain't gonna say high body count, right? And that's another thing. People when y'all watching these podcasts and all that type of stuff, and y'all hear these keywords, majority of the time these keywords are talking points that's on YouTube. We don't use that outside of it. It's just a summary so we can understand what's going on, so we can have the conversation. So submissiveness, high body count, this, that, and the third. Men don't be out there. I bet she got a high body count. Oh, right. I can't fuck with her. It's not that. It's just like I bet she going. I can tell how she move. I can tell how she walk. I can tell how I didn't just saw her all in about 4 dudes' faces. She too comfortable getting in men's faces, like the men that she actually don't know and stuff. Or if you do know that many, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like, but the chicks with the high body count, a lot of times, just like Marcus said, they are not the ones that's going to stick out. They're not going to stick for the long run when it comes to relationships because they can't handle difficulty. They don't have to. Why? Why should they? They just gonna go to the next one. Anytime you get to a situation where y'all have a disagreement or he not on the same page, I guess he's not my guy, my man. I'm gonna go find the other one. Now you get with another one. Then you get with another one. And the number one thing is, Courtney, the girls with the highest body count got the most questions about relationships as they get older. They always asking why this, y'all meant. And then when you hear their rhetoric, like how much experience you got with all these type of guys, and it sounds like you're not good at discernment or vetting process because every time you talking about men, you only talk about negative stuff. You got the Eric Jackson syndromes where we can talk about one man and we'll say, well, he's a good man, and then every time we say, yeah, that's a good man, these are good quality, but he can still cheat though, and then he'll do this and that third, and they'll run off. They'll go universe 7. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's how you know they got that's another thing, you know, how they got a high body count, because they tell on themselves. One thing, you let women talk long enough, they're gonna tell you everything you need to know. You hear women all the time talk about, I done had the broke man, I had the average man, I had the high value man, I done had all of them. I had the short, I had the tall, I had the buff, I had this, I had that, this, that. They'll say they had all that. And
Somebody echoing, bro.
Huh?
Somebody echoing.
Somebody echoing?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, but yeah, bro, like I wouldn't say it's shameful, but at the same time, like when we have these conversations, a lot of women kind of they don't understand where men come from. So they always want to go based off what other women say. They don't want to hear what men say. They ask all the questions. Why y'all men? What's wrong with a woman with a high body count? And then you start talking, and they'll say, "No, that's not what y'all think. Y'all think this, that, and the third." Like, no, we telling you. Y'all just got other women telling y'all how we think. Like when you think about it in history, us as black men, we can never dictate our story. Even with slavery, Jim Crow, civil rights, even post after that, you got feminism. So when the men when women say my granddad, he ain't never complained. I ain't never hear him say about blah blah blah, this, that, and the third. Because men would get scrutinized back in the day. Men didn't really have a voice and all that type of stuff. So when we sitting here telling you how we look at things and how we experience women with high body counts, you don't believe it. Or you have a coping mechanism and say is woman power empowerment. There's no empowerment if you getting passed around. I control my sexuality. No, the dude that's flipping you upside down is controlling your sexuality.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? You doing all the freaky shit, and then okay, now you want your wrist bent. Now you want to live the soft life. now you looking for the dude that could provide that soft life, and the dude is even like you looking rough. I ain't trying to deal with that shit. I ain't trying to handle you. I'm not trying to do all that stuff. But they would try to shame men, saying, "Hey, I know I did all that bullshit back then. You need to accept me for who I am." No, I don't. Because you ain't accept me for who I am when I was making $55,000.
Yeah.
Right, what you got?
Now I'm making 100, right? Now I'm making 100. Now it's like, okay, I can get with you now. No, I'm good. I'm with the chick that she didn't even ask me about how much money I was making. We were just vibing and kicking it, and we just grew organically.
Right, you got that pop.
I think 1914 titties is confused. She needs to be sitting on the other side.
He said 1914.
Shorty with the corset on the outside of the dress and shit.
Yeah.
With the black curly hair.
Mm-hmm.
When she speak, she sound a little more conservative than confused. Like, but I don't know. If her husband let her fight back in the crib, then that's on him. But when it comes to this body count thing, and we ain't even really brought shame back the way we need to. So they over here talking about, women getting shamed and blah, blah, blah. It's like, ain't nobody really pressing the issue the way they want to press it. Because, yeah, men don't get shamed as much for a high body count, but at the same time, y'all women reward experience. So it just is what it is. And practice squad exists for a reason. And so if you want your man to be jack of all trades, well, I'm sure you ain't want him to jack off. You want him to know what the fuck to do when he there. So yeah, they gonna practice with who's for practice. That don't mean you turn yourself into a fucking practice doll and then come back and think that you deserve the world. So I believe shame should probably be on both sides realistically, because on the real, some men get a little too much coup de cat and they wild out too, and they be off the rail. So
yeah,
they get one whiff too many and they just burnt the fuck out. And hey, that's probably why that rainbow flag getting flown so much too. It's like There's only so much you could do. And I feel like the older people, once they went and got their damn prostate exam, they probably bit their lip the second time they got it. And that's why they done went haywire too. So, hey, the shit's fucked off everywhere. But if you want a lasting relationship, in the whole like pair bonding conversation that they were getting into, that they didn't really understand the dynamic, if you know too much, it's harder for you to focus.
They don't even understand they doing it right now.
Right? Oh yeah.
They don't even really understand they doing it right now as we speak, as far as how you are putting yourself out there. You might got a bunch of bodies, but it's based off how you how you talking and presenting yourself. The girls on the left, they talking fast, they coping, they trying to make everything okay for it. You had the women on the right, they were being kind of more objective. They was like kind of coming to even ground on a couple things, you know what I'm saying? The other ones on the left, no. And then that's why it's difficult to try to talk to people that are really not objective, because they're not there to learn. They're not there to listen. It throughout this whole, I haven't watched this whole thing. I saw clips throughout this whole thing. When the women on the left, when they talk, nobody interrupts. They let them go.
I was just gonna ask the question. I was just gonna say, look, I was gonna preface it by saying, hey, I want y'all to notice something as this video continues to keep going, because you're gonna notice something about the right side and about the left side, but there's still something else that's gonna pop up too within this entire conversation, because it ain't even got to that point yet. But you can automatically tell the hit dogs and the ones that's hollering. You can tell the difference. You can tell the difference between the two. But I do agree with everybody. I do agree. We need to bring shaming back. We do. I think it's shameful. We
need to bring it back in the worst way, because another thing too is nowadays they can cheat the body count by getting all these toys.
Yeah.
If a bitch to own more than 3 roses, I don't necessarily want her. The coochie burnt out.
Yep.
The thing about it is, back in the day, the men wasn't really the ones that was shaming them. It was the women saying, "Hey, get out from that street." You were like the women used to say, "You a streetwalker, you a hussy. Stop looking like a hussy. Do this and that and third and blah blah blah." You know what I'm saying? The men, they reaping the benefits if you out there doing what you're doing, right? So like the men really wasn't shaming for real. They making music videos calling you hoes and all that type of shit. But shit,
the men was still shaming.
They were still shaming.
They was shaming, but I'm saying the women were doing majority of the shaming, bro.
Oh yeah, the women was doing it in traffic. See, the problem is when you done stuck that thing off in them, they don't listen no more. They go deaf. The men was shaming them while putting them through the headboard. Like, yeah, you little dirty slut. You like this shit, huh?
Well, I'm talking about
I would have called you a dirty slut at the corner store. You'd have been like, what you just say to me? But she over there getting drilled and put through there. So now she like, oh yeah, I'm your favorite one. But then Monday morning when he got his suit and tie on going to work, you over here talking about, oh, why you keep talking to all these hoes? I thought you loved me. Nah, he just called you a slut like he did the other 3. Like, the fuck you thought this was?
I ain't really. I think shaming is like putting accountability. I'm saying shame. I think shaming is more like somebody putting accountability on your actions, not just calling you a slut to call you what you are. I'm talking about like the women would say, you look like a hussy, you dress like a hussy, leave them boys alone, this, that, or third, and blah, 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 because you're going to be looked at as a hoe. That's what I'm looking at, like shaming. The women, Big Mama used to do that shit, but now in today's society, the grandmas are out here. I think it was a video. I don't know if we saw it here or it was a video. The grandma said, I ain't trying to look over no grandchildren. I ain't trying to do that. I'm trying to be out. I'm trying to party.
They trying to be best friends with them.
And then this the thing. This is the crazy thing. This is kind of off topic, but it just popped in my head. Women shame men or trying to date 20-year-old. Now I ain't with the whole 20-year-old. I'm just saying this is an issue. They talking about men are semi-pedos because they want to be with 20-year-olds. But you got the same 30-year-old women talking about they still look like they 20. They trying to look 20. Right? I'm 30. I'm 35, but I look 20. They say I look 20. I'm 20. I still look 20. 30 is the new 20. So if a dude go actually get a 20-year-old, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's true. Let me play on. Oh, go ahead.
Hey, can y'all hear me though? Before
yeah.
Hey, can you hear? Do you still hear the echo?
Nah.
No echo. Okay.
Okay.
That's necessarily doing the thing you're opposed to.
Okay, well, I mean, I have a yes or no. So I'm not going to say no because I don't think that being sexually promiscuous is good for anyone. So that's why I said.
Okay. So I want to chime in here and say that I grew up in a very conservative religion that shamed you for any type of sex outside of marriage. What did that lead to? What did shaming people about body count lead to in that kind of religious situation? People lied about it. Here's the natural truth about humans. All of us have sex. Even when we pretend we don't have sex, we are all still having sex. I don't care if it's the 1950s or it's 2025. Every person is having sex. That's just the reality of it. Some people want to have sex less than others. Some people want to have sex more than others. And none of that is about who they are morally as a person. I am a person who happens to consider myself to be hypersexual. It's just part of who I am. It's always been part of who I am. And when I was 14, growing up in a very religious church that told me that who I was as a person was bad, that was really harmful for me as a person. I was depressed as a child. I was on antidepressants. I thought something was broken in myself. And when I finally left that religion and the shackles of the shame that had been placed on me by the patriarchy in that religion, I realized there's nothing wrong with me. I'm just this type of person. And here's the deal. People who like to have sex with a lot of people, we like to date other people who like to have sex with a lot of people. And people who don't like to have sex with a lot of people should date people who don't have sex with a lot of people. And it doesn't say anything about who they are as a person or their value as a human being or how good they are.
It says you're a hoe. It says you're a slut. That's exactly what it says about you. It says exactly that. You have no discipline because you just want to bust it open for everybody because somebody was holding you and calling you shameful, and just because you had this anecdotal experience of somebody who was being extreme and holding you accountable, you felt some type of way. All of a sudden, you telling me it's that extreme that you want to have sex so bad to the point that you want antidepressants now at the age of fucking 14? Grow the fuck up. Let's be real. Let's be real about the conversation. Grow the fuck up. It's not that fucking serious. Cool. Yeah, we everybody know we're adults. People want to have sex. We understand that. But for you to be on antidepressants because somebody shamed you, yes, you should be shamed because you shouldn't be doing it because that's your virtue in the first fucking place. At the end of the day, I get it. We got to hold men accountable. We got to hold women accountable, but we got to hold women more accountable than we do the men because they are the ultimate gatekeepers of their bodies, right? Their body, their choice, right? You don't hear men talking about, oh yeah, it's my body, my choice, man. You know, they can't tell me what to do with my dick, bro. Nah, it's your body. Y'all want to fight for this. So therefore, protect your body. Not only when somebody nuts and you, then all of a sudden they tell you, nah, you going to have that baby. You decided to lay down, you going to have that baby. No, protect your body. How about that? Protect your entire body, everything that come with it. Don't just pick and choose when it only benefits you and when there's some reason for you to fucking argue. This is first world bullshit. And it's always these white fucking liberal women every fucking time. Like it pisses me off, bro. Like that shit's annoying.
And this the thing, Courtney.
Equality.
That chick, that white chick, she fucking wrong. She's wrong. Because I done met plenty of women. Like women love sex too. Yes. But here's the thing. I done met many of women that say they don't have sex with a lot of people. When they find a guy that they feel comfortable with, they have sex with them all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? They'll have sex with him all the time. That's the variable that everybody don't want to talk about. Is either you have sex with a whole bunch of people or you don't have sex with a whole bunch of people. And then both sides are looking at like, you know, both sides crazy. But I'd admit plenty of women, they probably had a lot of sex, but they probably had like 6 guys. Because they was probably in long relationship or a long situationship. They just smashed. Now the dude don't know what he doing, but you got a lot of women. They like, I don't care. I ain't that type of person to be riding the carousel.
And then in the modern day, that's why it makes sense to ask the fucking question. Listen, how many serious long-term relationships have you been in that's over the course of, to be honest with you, over the course of 6 months? How many of those relationships have you been in? Oh, you've been in 2 of them? okay, cool. How many people have you dated? How many people have you considered dating? And then y'all done something together, because those two things are different. Because you can fuck one person hundreds of times, and you can learn a lot from the one person, or y'all learn together, whatever the case may be. Versus, and I guarantee you, more men would be okay with the fact that you had hundreds of sex with this one person only, versus having sex with 10, 12, 15, 20 dudes. I guarantee you, the one who had sex multiple times with one person is going to be looked at far more than the other one who had multiple dudes.
Cause they don't see the world how we see it. We see the girls that's riding the carousel, and we seeing how their life is. Majority of the times they don't get that end goal. You know what I'm saying? You always see them with a different person. They are the uncle. They got a new dude. They got a new girl at the barbecue all the time. That's you got women that's like that. They always got a new dude who they with all the time, and then they always asking their friends for advice instead of asking the guys. We're like, yo, the way you moving, dudes see it.
Yep.
And the thing about it is, you have the women trying to tell us we ain't seeing what we seeing.
Yeah,
but like they trying to tell us we not seeing what we seeing, and at the same time, like I was seeing this I was seeing this video where they was talking about girl trips, right? And it was like I think it was like Jazz and something like that. And then we're talking about girl trips and all that type of stuff, saying if a man have a problem with a woman having girl trip, what's the issue? It's just a girl's trip. And they sit there, act like we haven't been those men that been on the trip, and we see a bunch of girls on girls trip, and we did what we did.
And they got a husband.
And they got a husband. Didn't even know. You probably get an Instagram, all that type of stuff, and you leave and y'all go back home, y'all go back to the States and everything, and you look on her Instagram, the husband ain't on there, but then somebody you may know be on Facebook, you click on that bitch, you got a whole family. Yep. Happily married, dude like this.
Shit, what they not gonna tell you is the whole time that you was busting them down, it was their bachelorette party.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it happens. So that's my thing. And then women have this thing that they think like you having a bunch of bodies does not affect you. It does. For you to even have a bunch of bodies, you already have been affected. Right? You done been affected mentally. If you're trying to sit here, you already lost when you're trying to explain to somebody that having a bunch of bodies doesn't mean something which you can something can affect you. Just like that video we said the other day. You had one woman, you had woman A and woman B. One woman, after she got divorced, she had sex with like 4 guys in 5 days, separate guys in 5 days.
Oh yeah.
And then a woman said she went to therapy and she thanked God that she didn't do the same thing because she wanted to do the same thing.
Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was a while ago. Yeah.
Right. So for that woman to go do that, right? That says something. The other woman, she went to therapy so she don't do it. So it has to affect you in some type of way if you go into therapy and you had to get talked out of it.
Well, so let's watch the. Let's watch, go ahead.
The biggest thing is, bro, you gotta look at legit facts about women. Like I said, like in my past, my younger days, I fucked around a lot of chicks, and I can tell you one thing: when a girl is done with you, bro, she ain't fucking with you no more. Like not even fucking with you no more. So that right there tells you, and it could be something small, but that tells you when she moves on, she won't circle back. Most times they won't circle back. But with a dude, how sex is with us, man, if we're not locked down on someone, whoever's in the category that we fucked around in the past, we'll do it again. Like it don't mean the same thing to us. So they try to act like it's the same thing. It's not. So that pretty much tells you that you have to bond with someone to have that act happen.
I mostly agree, but I disagree to a little bit.
No, I disagree with if a girl is broken, yes, she can act exactly like us. She can do the same shit, but you can point those out in the you can point them out. And I'll say strippers a lot of times, OnlyFans chicks that can do shit like that. But they aren't like the girls who kind of portray, because I think for most parts, girls think they want to be in a relationship, but they're doing the wrong shit to do it. You know what I'm saying? They looking for the perfect motherfucker that don't exist because it don't exist. But they got everybody else telling me that person does exist. And that person make you feel like fucking roses like every goddamn day. It don't fucking work that way.
No, they talking to other women to get other women that don't have the results to get their information. That's what's going on. Majority of times when you hear a woman, you be like, I bet she got brothers and she probably had her dad in her house. I get most of us can listen to a chick and be like, yeah, she probably grew up with some brothers and shit. Those usually are the ones that got more of like more sense.
Yeah.
They usually have more sense in everything, and they agree with everything that you just said. But the women that's talking to other women and women telling them the same bullshit, those are the ones that be lost and they want everything. The ones that got the brothers and everything, they be kind of more realistic. They'll be like, if I can get like 75% of what I want, we can work on the other 25%. Not the ones that grew up, not the ones that be lying to each other. Like the girls, she be big, busting out the dress, and they be like, "Girl, you fine."
But that's the thing too, though, with the women.
Yeah.
If you on the whore tour, you can't touch the back of the oven because if you hand out mid, that's when they don't double back. If you hit the back of that motherfucking oven, and these women nowadays, they are getting back to a little bit of shaming, to where even the women would tell you sometimes that, oh, hey, I keep my body count low. So if this and this don't work out, I double back on my old. They know who the best tickler is, who touch their spine. So they do double back.
It means nothing.
Shit, my bad.
Oh no, you good? We can play it. I was just saying they double back. It just depends on how far you done went up her damn spinal cord.
Nothing. It means nothing. It's just a bodily function that most people end up doing. And that's how I feel about sexuality. And if you want to get your freak on, get it on. And if you don't, keep it locked up in a chastity cage. I literally don't care. But it doesn't mean anything about you morally.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think a lot of people are using their personal experiences to define their reality. So you say like you grew up religious, they told you don't do this. So obviously you're going to do the exact opposite.
That's not why I am who I am.
But I'm just saying.
I just like getting freaky.
Sure, there could be a middle ground there though. Like I think having multiple sex partners, like loosely having sex with different men, not only is it dangerous because you can catch STDs. This is why you guys are having abortions. This is why you're not desired. It's a lot of things that is happening.
I mean, I would say the amount of sex partners I have would indicate I am desired. I mean, that seems like
are you getting? But men value women that they marry, not women that they have sex with. So women that they have sex with is usually just a throwaway.
But again, men who like to have sex like to be with women who like to have sex. So they actually just partner together. Like that's the reality.
I would disagree.
They just partner together.
I just personally feel like you guys probably don't ever listen to men. Men like women with a low body count. You could just listen to them and they'll tell you this out of their mouth. You don't have to go looking for this.
But again, this is the conversation. The men I like to date are like me. And they like to have lots of partners because we are good in bed and we're experienced.
But you guys are always
and those men want to have a woman who they own their virginity.
You're always speaking for the exception and not the rule, though. Why do you guys in all of your arguments today? You represented the exception and not the rule.
I'm asking why do men prefer women with lower body counts? Is it just a name?
Because these are the women that have to bear their children.
Ignorance is bliss, and they don't want to.
These are the women that have to bear their children.
Oh, you guys seem to have a problem a little bit with men, like just comments that you're making, but yet you.
I have no problem with men. I'm straight.
Well,
I love men.
I just heard like multiple just negative comments about men. Like
You
they like
do
to
realize
put
that men are responsible for 90% of the violent crime.
But you're sleeping with many of them.
Yeah,
so
but
do you
we
like?
still love men.
90.
Yeah.
So if men are responsible for 90% of the violent crime, right? How much of that crime is towards women? Because even if you go to DV, they outnumber the men on DV if you want to actually break it up into classifications of relationships and stuff. And half the time that DV even gets called in, the women started this shit. A woman could crack you across your shit right now. And if she has one scratch on her from a bottle or something breaking and just a ricochet hitting her, you still getting arrested. You ain't got to do shit to her. But if they find a flaw on her and they see the flaw on you, like, she literally got to beat you up and don't no flaw be left on her for her to leave.
Mm-hmm.
If a scratch is on her, you going, whether you did something or not.
I think I know the other thing, Courtney.
So why is it that nowadays, when you get into these conversations, they want to be like, oh, men is XYZ violence and all this. If a man is starving and his stomach is touching his back, he ain't worried about you. He trying to crack the next dude for what he got. We know that your entire outfit came from Shein and Temu. That man see you walking down the street, you only got $10 worth of clothes on your body. He not worried about you.
No money in the purse.
He
None.
worried about the dude that's walking down the street in the, $5,000 Giorgio Armani suit, or, hey, we want to take it to the hood, the $1,000 Pele Pele jacket. That's where he going. So what's all this? Why women always think that everything violent and they ain't never even seen violence? Like shorty over there that like women with the little white cowgirl boots on, she probably done sucked 1,000 dicks by now from the way she talking, and ain't none of them beat her head in. Ain't nobody took her to Ike and Tina's attitude cleaners.
And she probably done bust them open too.
Yeah, she ain't never been here. She took
percent of the violent crime that still does not represent all. That still would be the minority.
Huh?
I think I know the other thing that you said. You said you want us to know this.
What's that?
Is it the women they have every time they talk about relationship dynamics, they have a repertoire of the same talking points? Is that it?
That's one of them. But
because through this conversation, she just out of nowhere threw out men commit the most violent, the majority of the violent crimes, and they're sitting there talking about like sex.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of
right?
them.
So it's like they have a repertoire and they got bullets and they use it every single time, right? And they pick the bullets back up after they done with a battle, and they're like, I gotta keep these for the next time. We start talking about men, I'm gonna go down the repertoire. Yeah, they commit the most violent crimes, they cheat, they this, they that, they blah blah blah, they the worst, they X, Y, and Z. They have sex. Why can't we do it? It don't affect them. Why can't we do it? It's like we are not the same. Like the world do not treat us the same at all. And we see things differently. Our logic is different. Our experience predicate our logic a lot of times. So it's like, yeah, you gotta it's kind of backwards with dudes. Dudes can go to college and smash a whole bunch of chicks, and you be like, you know what, I'm good. And then when they find a good chick, I'm good. I'm done. I done seen it all. I'm good. Women, on the other hand, they'll get ran through or whatever, and then they be like, you know what? Get in a relationship. Oh, he ain't perfect. I'm about to go have a whole phase.
But dude, because the thing is, because you run into that girl that was good, but you run into so many fucking terrible women. Like if you smashing a lot of girls, you run into just goddamn so many fucked up girls that you get that one that's good, you won't try to work that shit out.
But who the ones that fucked them up though? Who fucked them up? It's y'all women. It's y'all men that can't keep y'all dicks in y'all pants, and y'all one beat. Shut up.
Yeah, it's ton of like it's so you just run through so many fucking just horrible fucking the way they act and all that kind of shit. You get that one that shows 25% of what you want. You're like, I can work with this shit. Like. If the main one is you just not a hoe, then we can work with everything else. We good.
So is that it doesn't represent so men are awesome. Men are great. They protect you just like they assault women. They protect women. They fight wars so you don't have to.
Other men. They protect you from generally another man. So enough with that.
Okay, that is protecting whom?
But I'm saying
everybody's
I'm not against men.
okay, but they're doing it to protect
their. Saying, oh, I'm anti-man. I'm not.
I didn't say you were anti-man.
Men, a lot of them.
I didn't say you.
No, I'm serious. I'm pretty
so
sure that
we
feminists
all
being labeled as
love men.
anti-man. We're not. In fact, I think feminists help men because we're trying to relieve a little bit of pressure off of them. Like,
but they're not asking for that. They would rather you just respect them. They would just rather respect. They don't care about none of the things
Just because we don't worship men doesn't mean that we don't like them. I don't put them on a pedestal. I don't treat them like they're princes. I'm not like, oh, what great, amazing dudes. I like men just fine. I'm unfortunately straight too.
Question on this side, for especially for those of you who love men, right?
Right.
What can you tell me some things you love about men?
Yeah, some of them have great sense of humor. Some of them are super helpful and funny. And I mean, I like men the same reasons I like women. These are all just human traits. You're funny, you're smart, you're good looking, you take care of me. I have girlfriends like that. I'm not I
But
mean
we're not
girlfriends
talking
as
about
friends
yeah.
or girls.
We're talking because you said that a lot of people think feminists hate men. I want to know without talking about women.
Okay.
Only talking about men. What do you like about men?
Even when you
About
come on
their
that one.
uniqueness of being. I'm asking the men lovers.
See, I guess I'm trying to think about what makes men unique though. Cause like when I like a man, they're funny, they're smart, they're good looking. But I could describe a woman with these terms.
Okay, so
too.
you don't think that there are things about men that are unique necessarily?
Well, I mean, I'm born straight, so I can't say like I choose to be attracted to men. Like this is how I was born. You know what I mean? So
Right.
like I can't tell you what that's about, but I can say that I like men because they're funny, they're smart. Some of them they can protect me. So if I need to, sometimes. Like I understand why you like men, but I think you can all understand that they have traits that are not good, right? Like, you have men you don't like, right? You know that not all men are great.
Wait, who is this
And I want to
nigga?
know what you like about men too.
That's how I feel listening to this, man.
PG.
That's what I'm
right.
saying,
So
dog.
I would
Yeah.
say a lot of my good friends are men. I think men are smart and funny, just like she was saying. I think that I'm sexually attracted to men. I think they're pretty much the exact same as women. But if I were choosing like to hang out with someone one-on-one, I'd probably pick a woman because I'd probably be safer because they probably wouldn't be trying to, I don't know, have sex with me as an ulterior motive.
Talking,
So it sounds like a lot of.
And you shut the fuck up. Huh?
Oh shit.
But Quarter. Ain't this the same bitch that said she like having sex? And she all, but like, now she talking
The
about
contradictory is
have
real.
a conversation without an alternative motive. But she the one saying she likes sex to the point that she got kicked out the church or something. She left the church so she can have more sex. Now she want to talk without having sex. And then she asked a simple question: what do you like about men? And every single one of them went back to the reason why they like women.
Went back to what the reason why they like women, but also they piggyback what they say they piggyback and say the same exact thing as the first person said. They same fucking talking points.
They demonize the men while doing it, right? It went from, hey, what do you like about men? I like everything about men that I can get something out of. But there are bad men, but at the same time, I can do the same thing with women.
But all women possess the good parts that men have. Everyone.
Right, apparently, right? You know what I'm saying? We just come to the earth, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We just that's basically what we're saying. Well, I like it when they're funny, when they're attractive, and then sometimes if I need them, then they can protect me. But then in the same sentence, you turn around and say you feel more safe with a woman than you do a man. That woman can't fucking protect, man. I'm gonna be 100%, 10% honest with y'all. I don't give a fuck if it's 2 or 3 of y'all. If it's 3 or 4 niggas versus 3 girls, guess what? All y'all getting got. If you want me to keep it 110% with y'all, all 3 of y'all getting got. And mind you, one of them niggas can take 2 of y'all by himself. So it really don't need to be 3 of them. It just be 2 niggas. So let's keep this shit 110% honest. This is why it's so fucking hard to have conversations with women like this, especially liberals. They don't even know how to step. First of all, they get triggered when you say some shit that they don't like. They don't know how to have a real deal conversation. It's very disingenuous. And they get triggered easily as fuck. And then on top of that, they continuously keep contradicting themselves in their own argument. So they keep dissolving their own fucking argument when they're having a conversation. Like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Do you like men or do you not like men? But when we ask you to like men, don't mention anything about what women do and what women can't do. What is it that you like about men? Can you thoroughly tell me what it is about men that you desire, that you love about them? What is it? What is the qualities that you love about them? Not the tangibles, intangibles. Let me know. Can you dive in? Can you go on the laundry list? But I guarantee you, if you ask them what it is that they love about women, they can go on a full diatribe about what it is that they like about women. And
They
have
live like
convenience. They
they live
talking
in a
convenience.
utopia world.
They talking convenience. Convenience of you can have the same conversation, but it's on 2 sides of the coin. They're gonna flip on they're gonna find a way to be the victim on each side. They talking convenience. If you say, what do you like about men? They gonna say something, but at the same time, they gotta be the victim in some type of way. if you say shit, I don't know, bro. Like it just they're talking convenience. You can have a topic of it just depends. It just depends on how they listen to it. Is I hear the question, let me hear how I can be how can I be the victim? And what tends to happen is they contradict themselves all the time because they're thinking about how I can be the victim at that point in time. Just like what we just saw. Yeah, we talking about men. They the number one, they commit 90% of violent crimes and X, Y, Z, and this, that, and the third. But at the same time, turn around and say, well, I like having sex with men. So sex is just, it ain't that crazy of a thing. It's just recreational. It's all good. Men have sex, we have sex. It's just a common thing that we like. So you got all these bodies with these guys. Ain't none of them hit you or nothing like that, but you trying to demonize us at the same time.
Bro, let me come
like
on.
if we was so goddamn dangerous, you wouldn't even put yourself in a situation to have sex with all these guys to even have a high body count. That's that's like, hey, I know that's like me going to prison and saying I know a lot of these dudes in prison, they in jail for violent shit. You know what? Let me go to jail and I'm gonna just walk through because I think they cool and think ain't shit finna happen to me.
But bro, like the way I look at a lot of this shit is that I've been here before. Like I don't know, I just follow along with me, man. Like I say shit a lot. I feel like a lot of women like mentality kind of like kids because I've been here before. I've had this mentality when I was like 16, 15, 16. I've had this mentality before to know that, yo, I could live on my own. I got a job at fucking Sonics. Me and my cousin get an apartment. I don't need to go to fucking school. I don't need to finish school because guess what? I got my life planned out. My parents keep telling me I need to keep going to school to finish some shit that I don't want to do. And I feel like I got this shit right. And I fucking felt like that shit would have been worked out right. Because, you know, I've had a couple people who dropped out of school that I knew back where I was. And, you know, like your boy Raw would say in the hood, some of my boys, they fucking dropped out and they had their own apartments and shit. And they were working jobs. And the only they were doing was buying shit to fix up their cars that their parents bought them. I'm like, kind of like the shit I want to do. Like in that little phase. And I thought that shit would work for me. And I literally was like, I brought this shit to my my pops at one time. He told me, "You're a dumb motherfucker. You ain't doing this shit. You fucking idiot." And I swear to God, bro, I swear I was like, you know what? I thought it was the best idea in the world. I said, you know, I'm gonna keep my job. I'll better get a new a car. I'll pay for it. I'll give you. I think I even said I'm gonna give you some rent money. He said, "You fucking idiot." Like, nah, that shit ain't working. And I swear that's how they think of shit. It's almost like you think of this utopia of the way shit's gonna work, and that's not the world. That's not the way the world works at all. Like it's not even close to the way the world works.
They indoctrinated. They can't say anything positive about men because inherently, if I say anything positive about men, people will think I'm a pygmy. People think I'm aligning with men and X, Y, and Z. So now I have to put a negative connotation, even if I am giving them props. I got to put some kind of negative connotation on men in some type of way, right?
Yeah.
As you just saw, every time they went to the next woman, she said the same thing the previous one said, but at the same time, they had to put some kind of negativity in the situation where the woman is said, "Hey, what do you like?" Which means something positive. And that's it. She didn't say what is it about men that you like that women also have. She ain't say none of that. She just said about men. And then she even corrected them, and they still doing it. That's indoctrination at its finest. That's like the Trump derangement syndrome type shit. Like that shit is crazy.
But Tony, same shit. Same shit. If a woman feels that like she's a stay-at-home mom, her husband's working all the time. She's taking care of the kids. She's doing that. She feels that she's doing way the fuck more. She ain't getting what she needs. She ain't getting all this shit. And she decides, you know, I can get it better. She still fucking thinks that a dude should support her life. And if he's like, I don't fucking feel like I should, or I don't want to do this shit, I feel like I'm getting a short end of the deal. All her friends and she in the same mind will be like, you're a fucked up man because you aren't gonna pay for now it's your kids. You ain't paying for your kids to live in this house. You ain't giving the same fucking lifestyle. Like, how unrealistic is this? You have fucking blown up my fucking life, and you really expect for me to fucking do shit for you? Like, what the fuck? Like in what world does that work? Like, I don't even get. And literally, like, they are a straight face will say, you should fucking get that little ass apartment. Let me stay in this house. My new boyfriend's gonna come over. He gonna be new daddy. You can't see your kids, and you should be cool with it because you didn't tell me everything I liked about myself. Like, what the fuck, bro? Crazy, man.
Let me play the rest of this shit.
But I mean, I just don't see men as like a special category that they need to be worshipped in some separate way. Like, oh, men are really the reason why I'm here. I think the reason why I'm here is women. I tend to worship women more than men.
But don't you know that men allow you to have your rights? Because if it really came down to it, they can just overpower you and take all of your rights.
I mean, actually, I have rights because of women. I have rights because women.
You have rights because
me.
of men.
No, I have rights because of women.
No,
I'm here because of women.
Okay, and if they declare war on you because of your rights, what happens? You all die.
Okay, you're having a hypothetical conversation about something that hasn't happened. I'm having a real conversation about the fact that the reason why I'm able to vote is not because of men, but because of hard-working women.
And who allowed it?
A few good
Who
men.
allowed these things to happen?
A few good men.
Not a few. A lot of good men. A lot of good men. Why do you think there are no woman civilizations? Because men will take them down.
If you create gender into class, then men are also pedophiles and rapists and criminals by your logic. You realize that, right?
Yes, but guess what? That is the minority of them.
I would say men are not rapists. Some men who are
the minority.
do bad things.
The minority. Most men are not
because
criminals.
I am not treating gender like a class.
Right.
I understand that police officers and soldiers are more often men, but that doesn't mean that men who are not those things suddenly get to be like, actually, I'm doing forced doctrine too. No, you've got a small group of young men who are given fiat authority by a bunch of state men to enact rights that all of us agreed on. That's how democracy works. If you want to treat gender like a class, then you have to say men are soldiers and men are rapists. And I think this is not true. Some men are rapists and some men are soldiers.
Well, it just sounds like, I mean, like, so if a man tells you to do something, you're going to do it. Do you, I mean, are you a woman
if he's
who
my
falls in
husband,
line?
absolutely. Yes,
If he's your husband.
I'm here to
if you said if he's your husband. Yeah, that makes sense. But let's talk about just some random ass man.
If a random man just asked me to do something.
That's what I'm saying. Like you just a minute ago said, like, oh, men, if they could come in and just do this, like they can take our rights from us. It's like, yeah, that's why we're here.
But that's just to show you that men are not your enemy.
You make it sound like I'm supposed to fall in line.
But you guys are, everything you're saying is because of the men, because of the patriarchy.
That's not what patriarchy does refer to men.
Not your enemy.
Yeah, no, patriarchy is a system.
I know, but I said because of the patriarchy. Men are not your enemy, is what I'm trying to say. I'm saying that if men didn't want you to have rights, you wouldn't have them. That's what I'm telling you.
So they could be pieces of shit. Like
that just proves that they're not pieces of shit because you have rights.
But how long have we had rights? How long have we had them? How long?
I could say the same thing about black people.
About 105 years
about being black in America.
14 countries out of 190 countries, women actually have rights. And what those rights are, there's like a whole chart but only 14. Like if you go anywhere else in the world, your rights can be taken away just because of the body you have. And like, we're very grateful to be in this country where we do have rights. We've only had them for 105 years. We have to defend those rights against the bad men that are openly talking about repealing the 19th and like women should stay in the kitchen. Like, it's not all men. I have great men in my life. I love them. I just hung out with one of them last night and it's like, they're so caring. I do love men. I just don't love all men. I hate abusive men. And good men know that when we're talking about them.
Can I ask one question? What would it take for you guys to no longer be feminists and to say, hey, we have all equal rights now. We have everything we need. When does the movement stop? Because it seems like it never stops.
It's not going to stop because they now have already overturned Roe v. Wade. We've seen a right that we fought for and won taken back. So now we have to come back to that.
They overturned it to give it to the states, which means the people within those states can vote on how they want to do things.
Well, then it's not a right. If it can be stopped at an invisible line, then it's not a right anymore.
It was never supposed to be there in the first place. It's not in the Constitution. It was never supposed to be there in the first place.
Neither was the women's right to vote or anything else. Like,
I personally, very controversial, I don't think women should vote because we get women like this that say
Do you
all
vote?
of these crazy things.
You don't vote then, right?
No, I do vote.
Why? Lead by example. This is what I'm saying. You're all here using
Lead
your
by
voice to tell me that
example.
you don't want one.
I have to combat women like you, so I have to vote.
No, you're
I have to
using
vote,
your
'cause you
voice
guys
to
are
tell me you
always
don't
on
want
the
a
wrong
voice,
side
so
of
go
issues.
home.
That's why men are more logical, because you guys are always on the wrong side of issues. That's what it is. You don't even know why you're doing the things that you're doing. You just do things and then you blame men.
Let me tell this, like, I'm going to say this right now, and I hope this gets on camera. And let me say this. Being on the side of a woman's right to vote is never the wrong side of an issue. Every person here is a human being. Voting is a human right. I won't sit here and have a conversation about repealing human rights and pretend that that's a normal conversation to be having. Women deserve the right to vote because we are human beings. We deserve to be treated like humans, and we are not more emotional than men. When a man throws a remote at a television and breaks it after a football game, then have a conversation with me about who's more emotional.
The other thing, though, about the voting thing, though, for me, is that this country was founded because of taxation without representation. And so if women don't vote, then I'm not going to pay then we shouldn't pay taxes, right? Because that's taxation without representation.
Yeah, you don't have to work either. That's the point. Your man would pay the taxes. That is exactly the point. You won't work. What world?
Okay.
I don't know.
I actually wanted to answer your question. You asked about body count, coming back to body count, which was the last prompt. And you said, why do men want a woman with a low body count? And the answer is because we're not equal. And again, this is going to always be the fallacy and the flaw with feminism, because you're going to be fighting for an equality that does not exist. I'm not saying better or worse. I'm saying we are different. Now, it depends on what you want intimacy for. If you want to be out there doing it with everybody, you absolutely have your right to do that. Please be loud and proud. We want to see you coming. The men love women like that to have fun with. However, when you talk about love, when you talk about marriage, when you talk about a committed relationship, most of us, when you get to your old age, usually you have one, if you're lucky, like me, two great loves. You don't think about the string of casual sex that has been promoted and think of that like, man, I really got it all in. Most of us don't. You're free to do that if you want to, but I'm just saying, as we age, what's going to really matter is the relationships, the marriages, the families, the relationships that meant something, the intimacy that meant something. You can do as much as you want to with whoever you want to, but I do agree, the way casual sex is promoted now, it is hurting us. It may be fun in the moment, but it's going to hurt us, and we're all going to pay the price for it.
Thank you so much for being here and sharing. This was a really interesting discussion. I thank you for your voices and your honesty.
No, that's facts. No, that's facts. Shout out to Auntie, bro. Now she the one that was cooking. Shout out to Auntie.
Yeah, she definitely did.
The other chick beside her, I'll be honest too, the chick that was beside her, she was cooking too. She was cooking up on their ass too. And this is why you can't listen to these liberal women. You cannot listen to them. You cannot listen to them. They are a danger to society. They are a danger, bro. If you listen to them, I'm telling you, this is why the world is where it's at today. You got first world.
I know what it is.
Act them. What is it, bro?
On the left side, it was white women. On the right side, it was black women.
Nah, it wasn't even that.
It wasn't. Oh, I mean, that still is true. That's crazy. Because this is the thing, bro. I be listening to. I think right now we got so much information that people don't like to hear history no more. Like I think because even back, like I think when I was in not high school, but like a little after college, I was hearing that they was taking some books, certain studies and stuff out of elementary school and everything. People don't know history no more. The whole situation, like we looking at Jim Crow and all that type of stuff, what the white women was doing. They was the main ones. Like they got a whole picture with a black little girl going into the school, and there was a bunch of white little women kids. They old now, but they had all the privilege in the world. They the ones that was lying on black men and all that type of stuff. They were just sitting there just kicking it. And then them being able to vote, men couldn't even vote. You had to own property back in the day. Them having a bank account, that's a lie. You could get a bank account. It just, if you was married, you couldn't have one because it was illegal for a married woman to acquire debt.
Yep.
So it's like these are the things when I be listening, when I be hearing them, and then the lady, she just can't like the repertoire. She talking about voting. Ain't nobody said that they were trying to take your rights to vote. Nobody has said we're gonna take your rights to vote. Like, bro, and then it's just so stupid, bro.
And then the fact
And
she couldn't
I feel
even
sorry
she
for
couldn't
any
get
of the
approval.
black women that think like them, because that shit that they talking about wasn't our fight at all, right? We always say slavery wasn't that long ago, right? So if slavery wasn't that long ago, and we here now, where was the time in between black men being in a good old boys club that we were like white men was like, yeah, bro, yeah, come on, everything's good now. We finna do all that type of stuff. We're gonna put you in a good old boys club. Everything's good. You gonna get this good job or oppress women. You gonna oppress your black women.
But you also see too though, Clem, is the fact that the conversation is disingenuous within itself. Even when Shorty was trying to ask them, who gave y'all the right to vote in the first fucking place? Who gave y'all? That lets you know
two different answers.
She was answering with her emotions. She was, well, the women did, the women who worked and then they fought for it.
No,
okay, but they still had to get approval from somebody, and who was that? And then they tried to, of course, they didn't move the goalposts again. Well, a few good men. But that's not, you're not answering the question.
Then they said a lot of good men.
Right. A few good men, and then
they don't even know.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The history. They don't know history. They are fed information and they have their repertoire of what they want to talk about, and they just going to keep on that. And then when you want to sit down and you just want to take a deep dive into the logic of how they got to the point, the way they think, it's a done deal. They can't go that far. They can't go in that detail because it's been told to them.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I'll fight this all the time, and I see this and happens in every fucking debate when someone's passionate about something. They bring up fucking history. For me, it just doesn't. It doesn't relate or correlate. Because I look at a situation where if it was something that I have the right to do right now, and the reason I'm not doing it, I'm gonna bring it back on something that happened in the past. To me, makes no fucking sense. I can fucking do it. I can fucking do it right now. Like, it don't matter if it was 2 days ago, like that I couldn't do it, but right now I can. So even if it was 2 days ago, bro. You could not go down the street, but today I can. Why the fuck am I talking about something that happened 2 days ago? I can do it now. Fuck it, I'm going. Let's go, bro. Like, I don't understand this whole bullshit. Like, these are the arguments that people fucking love to have about, like, back in 1945 and shit. And fucking none of us were born back then, and nobody else, like our parents weren't even born back then. Like, why the fuck are we talking about that shit? Like, it doesn't even fucking matter, bro. Like, at the end of the day, it is progressive, but the thing is, the shit they're talking about is just bullshit. Like, it's just
remember what I said, Marcus. Remember what I said. They talking convenience, right?
Yeah.
They talking convenience, because if there was on the other side of the coin, women are more educated. They do better than men. They better than this and blah 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 and blah 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 blah. Then we want to talk about this now. Oh, we couldn't vote. They trying to Roe v. Wade. We can't even have all control of our bodies. And they're like, damn, I thought y'all was killing it.
Now y'all,
I thought y'all didn't need men to pass legislation. What's going on now?
But again, we already talking about that too. Like, hey, if something happens, if a woman is up in that position and she got it, and someone for some reason turns her down and says that's probably not a good idea, it is not. It is never that it's a fucking bad idea. That will never be it. It's always going to be, either I'm black, I'm white, I'm a woman, or whatever the fuck shit is. It won't ever be that's just a fucking bad idea, which probably what it is. Like, that's just every situation. It is a bad idea for you to be fucking a lot of dudes because, yo, this shit's gonna affect you in the long run. It'd be like me saying, yo, bro, like, you know what? It's all good. It ain't affecting me right now. I should be drinking 2 bottles of vodka every day. Fuck it. Hey, I can do it right now. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Why not? I mean, it's not affecting me right now. But again, on the long run, it's probably gonna fuck my shit up. So it's like, all right. So like with this whole sex thing, like again, It's what they're preaching. Like that one lady said, bro, she was talking some facts. She said, hey, if you want to be in the street and that's what you want to do, and that's all you want to do is be fucking around, cool, man, do it. But all these bitches are talking about they can't find good men. They talking about they can't get into relationships. They can't fucking find a good husband. Bro, you can't even bond nobody anymore because you fucking move the fuck on so many times that like you can't even do it. Like you might have some fucking argument about you drink too much Starbucks and it's fucking whatever. And it should be a conversation to have. You're like, fuck, I'm out this bitch. I'm gonna go find somebody else. So it is really not the fucking, it is not the body count, it's not the ick, it's not all that shit. It is what you're talking about. Because again, most men, if you say, hey, I just want to be a hoe, and I want to do this, and I want to fuck a lot of dudes, I'm pretty sure most dudes would be cool with that. They would not be against that. But if you bitching how hard it is and how fucked up dudes are and all this other shit, they're not emotionally intelligent and all this other bullshit you bitching about, bro, this is probably the reason because you can't deal with problems. That's it.
Thanks. Well, go ahead. If anybody got anything else, make it brief so we can go to the next topic. Because we still got 2 more topics to hit on.
Oh no, I'm good.
I mean, I congratulate the women that was on the right side for speaking logic, and I can tell they wasn't just parroting things that they heard just because men say it, because they was actually diving deep into the conversation, and I think we need to have more of that. And I think they probably have been in good conversations, healthy conversation before, so they can articulate themselves to them. And it's hard and very frustrating to have conversation with people that don't have objective bone in their body.
I agree.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to say on it because they can't even answer basic questions and stay on topic. I really don't waste my time on confusion. Like even in relationships, I don't argue.
Facts.
Like what if
if I have disagreements, but I don't argue with shorties. Like the minute you trying to go back and forth with me, bye.
Well, I think the biggest problem is that I know we're in that space now, but I'm gonna just say me personally, man. I didn't reach that point in my life until probably like 5 years ago, which I'm old. So, but like I was the one who was different, bro. Like, and I think that's a majority of people that we're reaching out to say, yo, man, like, fucking, hey, pinpoint that shit and don't deal with it, bro. Like that is never gonna get you anywhere.
Yeah.
It don't get you nowhere fucking dealing with a woman who's gonna be like that sort of difficult. But also you gotta be in the right mind too as a man too. You can't be a little bitch too. So I mean, it is what
I
it
agree
is.
with that. I agree with that too. All right. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification. So, and also make sure you support the channel too. Make sure you support the channel, invest into the channel, man. All right. So let's go to this next topic. Let's go to the main topic of tonight. And before I play this video, I want to ask the question to the chat, to the people who will be watching this video, the replay of this video. And I'm gonna ask the panel after I play a certain part of the video because they already know what the video is. But I'm gonna ask, should broke men be dating? That's gonna be the question. All right, so y'all think about that in y'all head while we play the video. All right, so let's rock out. There we go.
I mean, I have been lucky with people that I've dated. So I've never been in a position where I didn't have someone like wanting to do things for me. So maybe he ain't like her like that, because I in my opinion, I feel like if a man really likes you, he's gonna want to do things for you, especially because you're wanting to do things for him as well. So
I don't think Cam was saying he didn't want to do anything for her. What he was saying was, I see what you're trying to do, and as a business mind, that's not going to work. So I'm not going to invest in that.
But my initial thought, to be honest, when he said that was a bad investment, opening her business, well, why wasn't he the one paying her through medical school or her nursing degree? But two, if you thought in the moment or at the time that it was a bad investment, why didn't you tell her?
Because look how she's reacting right now, and maybe she just
She could react
she
like
has
that right
no,
now. They're
but
not together.
maybe she has a habit of not listening, because a lot of times with
Right.
us, it gets to a point where we don't even want to take on the fight, right? Like we come into the situation trying to share our wisdom with you, but if you constantly reject it, we get to a point where it's like, I'm not even doing this anymore. Like,
Yeah, but then that goes
fall on
back
your face
to
and learn from
Aaron's
that.
point that he didn't really like her then, because when you invest, you investing in yourself, you're investing in your future, right? Do you see a future with this woman if you're gonna let her go through a bad investment?
I don't think it's necessarily that. I think that
Hey, can I say
if
something real quick?
you're communicating with someone
Real
for the
quick.
sake of just hearing your
That may be my bad because I picked this topic, and this whole thing they were talking about the Cam and his girlfriend shit. I didn't go back to before that, but I want y'all. It'll be short. I want y'all. Obviously, we can keep watching it, but like they're talking about like you're talking about like a fucking a $500 like investment. They're talking about millions of dollars right now. Like, you don't like me? Like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? Like, you don't like me? These chicks are talking about like just because you have a goddamn idea that a person that you with, that means if they told you, I don't think this is a good idea, and you say, and you come to the conclusion that, oh well, if you liked me, you would do that. Because at the end of the day, who the fuck's gonna be stuck with that fucking bill? If it's $1 million, guess what? You ain't paying me back. I guarantee you. If we were still together, if you leave me, you definitely ain't paying me back. So
No,
like, come on, man. Like, for
the
real.
crazy thing about it is, I watched that video with Cam and old girl.
Same.
He did tell her that was a bad investment.
Yeah,
and
he
she
told
did
her.
it anyway with her own money. He
Before
told
he
her
even-
it was a bad investment. And he said he wasn't gonna get no money towards that because it was a bad investment. And she did it anyway. And that's exactly what happened. And it was a bad investment because, you know, for the people that's on the in the comments and everything, the video was with Cam and he had an ex. They was talking. They was girlfriend. Well, they was in a relationship. They was not married. So I'm not married. I'm not about to spend millions of dollars for what you trying to do. He said it was a bad investment. The actual investment was a building that was that needed way more work. It was supposed to be an event space, and it was supposed to take millions of, not, I ain't gonna say millions, but I'll say it'll take quite a I'll say maybe like $200,000-$300,000 to get it to where it needs to be. And she went ahead and saved her own money up, and then she did the initial investment, and she was doing that while she was in nursing school, and the investment didn't work out. So now these people these women on the couch is talking about, if you really liked her, you would invest in her. No, it's business. There's a difference between relationship and then when it comes to business, and I'm telling you that this is a bad investment. That's a reflection of how the relationship can go because you don't like to listen.
100%. And who's gonna lose in the end? He is. It's not her. It's his
Right.
money.
And I'm saying, like, I'll put like this: if I was married to her, I thought it was a bad investment, I probably wouldn't put no money towards it, and I try to explain to her. But if she want to keep on doing it, I don't know how that would go.
Yeah.
But yeah, the woman on the couch, they looking convenience again. Convenience. How can she be the victim, even though she's a bad business person?
Like, I mean, I'm gonna say this and I'll let you, and then we'll keep playing it. But I couldn't imagine with my girl, just my girl now, if she had her life savings or whatever, and I say, yo, I'm thinking about investing this shit. And she can say yes or no, but I like, unless it was a goddamn guarantee, bro, I wouldn't do it because I could imagine losing her money and looking her in the face and be like, all right, my bad. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't even imagine doing that shit. Like, I couldn't even imagine doing that shit, and most women would be cool with doing that. And would probably get their fucking rocks off to say, you love him that much. That is crazy to me, man.
Snow Bunny. He's not broke. She is the one that was broke, and she was asking for money to invest in her business. So that's the issue. He's a business person. Like, just because I'm a business person and I got a lot of money doesn't mean just because I got it and I can throw money at it doesn't mean that it's a good investment. That's just throwing money away.
Oh, thank y'all. Thank y'all. It's kind of late when I was sneezing, but yeah.
Self rather than getting through to them, then that's ego. And I think that a lot of times for us as men, it's like I'm trying to get through to you and I realize I can't get through to you, right? So maybe it's best, because what I want is for you to learn. And the method by which I'm trying to teach you is not working. So maybe let me try the other method. Maybe it's best that you fall flat on your face and let life be the teacher, because me trying to teach you isn't working.
And also, you have to understand there are people that are self-sabotagers. And at some point, you have to step back and say, I'm going to let you sabotage. I've given you all my wisdom. I've given you all my guidance. I've listened to you. We've had discussions. And if this is what you want to do, then I have to let you fail at this at your own expense. So
Fair enough.
it's not that he didn't like her.
She bothering me with
It's
these
hard.
shoes on the couch.
Again,
bro.
as a business model, I've spoken to you and it's not going to work. Go ahead and try it.
And let me tell you what I realize. A lot
What you realize?
a lot of times when you're sitting back, letting that person fall flat on their face, you're sitting on the sidelines rooting for them. Like, yo, I hope that you get it. Come on, get it.
Yeah.
Get it. Get it.
I want to be
Like,
wrong.
you know, I want you to learn the lesson. Like, come on. And sometimes you get disappointed, right? And you're like, okay, you eat it. Like, all right, maybe not this time. Maybe next time she's gonna get it. But just because he's not actively trying to solve the problem for you doesn't mean he's not rooting for you. I think a huge issue is that we come into these situations with hard lines. Like even what you said, right? Like, you're fortunate enough that you haven't been in situations with anyone that didn't want to make sure that you're good, but you still had to adjust those expectations in every situation because every man is different.
What do you mean adjust?
What I mean by that is the expectation you may have for a man who made $500,000 a year, right? You might tweak that expectation a little for the man that might have made 150. It's not that he doesn't still make sure that you're good. It's just that you understand that this situation is different. So it's not my expectation is different, meaning I expect less from him. It's just that the man who has $10 that gives you $10 is more effort than the man who has $1,000 that gives you 100.
It's nothing.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I 100% agree.
And I think that that's part of the issue. A lot of women go into this not realizing that man has 100 and he gave me 50. Like, that's amazing because of the fact that she dealt with a man that had 500,000 that gave her 1,000.
And I actually agree with what you're saying, because if you're a multimillionaire, like, flying me out is nothing, taking me in fancy dinners, buying me stuff, it's nothing. It's zero. It's low effort. You know what I mean? So I completely agree with what you're saying, but I will say this. I always had the mindset of, I got a daddy. So I actually don't need anything from you. Because if I need something from you, that puts me in a position to where, like, it's at your will.
Because what I live by is find the woman that wants nothing and do everything in your power to give her the world, because that's who deserves it.
Good.
You understand? So for me, it isn't even about doing or making sure that you're
Can
good.
I ask y'all something
It's
real quick?
about, once again,
So it'll probably be more to like probably you, Courtney, and probably Raw. Like, do you think there's a situation where you could be setting your daughter up for failure? Like in this situation where you said I got my daddy for it. Like for me, if I heard that, if I was a man trying to be the man in a relationship, and my girl said that, I would feel definitely a certain kind of way.
Well, no, I wouldn't feel that type of way because I ain't married.
Yeah,
Because
I can hear you.
I said no, I wouldn't feel no type of way just because I'm not married.
Still can't
to
hear
her. You can't? Can y'all hear me?
Is it me?
Yeah, I can hear. I
Yeah.
think Marcus, you might have a delay.
It might be you, bro.
Do I?
I think Marcus got a delay, y'all.
I can hear you, Macaroni.
Oh,
But you can't hear me though.
I can't hear Courtney though. Shit.
You can hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Huh.
That's
no,
weird.
I can hear you, Courtney.
I can hear all of y'all.
Shit.
Yeah, I can hear all y'all.
Yeah, that's weird.
Hey,
But
all right,
but
That's your mic you gave him, bro. He said, "Damn, you done
No, that
upgrade
bitch
on me.
broke.
Fuck you, dog."
That
That
bitch
You,
broke.
Courtney.
or back out and jump back in.
Yeah, I'm gonna
yeah,
jump out, jump back in. All
I'll
right.
wait to answer his question when he jump back in.
All
But
right, bet.
I'll play it some more.
Giving me the responsibility without the respect, having the expectation without the appreciation. And I think a lot of times, especially for men, that's where we pull back because we go so hard. We go into this giving you whatever we can, taking pride in taking care of you. But then when it's treated as if, oh no, this is just what you're supposed to do, you know, we're like, wait a minute.
No, and you're absolutely right.
What's up,
but
Banner?
like I said, I think if you have the position of I kind of don't need you, it really does help. Sort of.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. So to answer your question, no, I don't think that it's setting her up for failure because I'm not married to her. If I'm married to her, then then that'll be an issue because now you're okay. You still relying on your father, and I'm your husband. I'm the one that you should be relying on, but I'm not your responsibility yet. I'm not considered your responsibility yet. So no, you shouldn't be expecting money from me. I shouldn't have to pay you for anything. I shouldn't have to do anything. That should just be under my own discretion if I want to do it. You shouldn't be asking for it. You shouldn't be hinting at it on any level because you do have a father that you still need to rely on. So I don't think that's setting her up for failure at all. It's only until I decide to get married to her and then she then takes my last name and then that's when it's like, all right, it's on me now. So
But
you don't think
let me
like
clarify a little bit more.
Why you in a relationship and you seeing her like y'all in a relationship maybe I say a year and a half, right? Y'all passed the honeymoon stage. Y'all done had real conversations before. Y'all done broke that barrier that y'all ain't feeling no type of way because y'all giving y'all own perspective on what's going on. You don't feel played or nothing. But now you thinking about serious. You thinking about, hey, this might be the one day.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm at. Yeah.
And then it's like, I'm right here. I can handle the things right here, but she always calling her dad.
Okay, yeah, that's where I'm at right there. Yeah.
I ain't married to her, so no, I still don't. No.
But even if you're living together, just say but you're just not married. Like, just say even
it don't. If I'm not married to you, I'm not responsible for you.
Do you think it'll be easy for her to turn that off once y'all married?
Easy for her to turn what off?
That going to her dad all the time.
Yeah.
See, that's the part I'm like, I don't know.
Now,
so I'm like,
one thing I'll never do. One thing I won't do, and I try my hardest. I do bring personal anecdotal experiences, but I do believe that's possible.
I think some women can, but I don't think most women can just turn it
well,
off.
that's because most women that we run into today don't even have fathers.
I'm talking about the ones with the dads. We talking about the ones with the dads.
No, because here's the thing. If when we're looking at the situation, I do think that they can turn it off, well, flip the switch, so to speak. Now, if they're calling their father to handle serious situations, then that's a different conversation. But if they're calling to ask questions, to get some insight or a little bit of wisdom, I'm not tripping on that. But if we're talking about in regards to what they're talking about, no, I do think that women that are primed for marriage in the sense, and they do depend on their father. So yeah, of course they're gonna have this little hint of, hey, this is how my father is, this is how my father is. And yes, you're supposed to be able to pick that up and understand that this is something that you should be, is this something that you can take on as the man that may be interested in taking this thing further with her. So yeah, I do think that they can turn that off. Okay, and then because again, this is a conversation that's gonna be had. And you would know, you're gonna know if she can turn it off or she can or can.
Okay. All right. Let me throw you on this one then.
Okay.
So do you think it's more of the just say let's throw this part of the scenario in it.
Okay.
Like you said, like I think if she's asking this kind of money, they're probably living together. So they're probably like at the point where like the next step is the next step. Like so at this point, like, hey, we're doing our thing. Mm-hmm. Do you think it's on the father to say, nah, you need to stop going to me and go to him?
Do I think it's on the onus of the father?
Yeah. I think the father should say, hey, either his daughter's asking, whatever it is, it could be anything. Like maybe he's not, whatever, he's not doing, she wants something to happen. She knows you'll come do it. You think it's on him to say, yo, y'all, at this point, you shouldn't be calling me anymore.
Do I think I think it depends if he understands. So if he's the father and he's vetted that man properly, yes.
Okay.
I
I think that's the main thing I was trying to ask. Because I don't think, because maybe the girl probably will keep going, but I think for the most part, I think the father should be like, yo, you know what? Hey, it's
I'm not gonna, if I haven't vetted him, then no, I'm not gonna say that. Because I haven't seen him, I haven't vetted him, I haven't talked to him one-on-one. And so this is why I also think it's important for the guy to meet the father. So
100%.
So he can vet him properly. So now he can make this decision. So now if she decides to continue to keep coming back to me, he's like, hey, Dad, listen. You decided to be with that man for a reason. That means you trust him. You want to follow him. He's leading you properly. So therefore, if you got to keep coming to me, then that raises the question mark for me, letting me know, is he actually leading you because you keep coming to me? Now I get it. There's certain things here and there you want some wisdom on, but you should be over there with him. However, that time only comes before the marriage. If you need questions, if you need wisdom about something, and then occasionally after you marry, because there may be some things that you may have some questions about marriage because it'll be your first time. And if the father has been married, so he may give you some insight on what to do in certain aspects that neither one of you can answer. But ultimately, you should be able to rely on the man that you're with, which is, I would say, your husband. You should be able to rely on him because you vetted him properly and you took him around the people to vet him properly. So,
what you got, Rob?
Well, I mean, if I want to take it back to religious background and upbringing, your daughter is your responsibility until she's wedded. So in that regard, then yeah, I don't necessarily have an issue with if I'm either dating somebody and they're asking their dad for something instead of me and we're dating. I don't have an issue with that. Or with my children, when they grow up, if they ask me for something instead of somebody that, they're quote unquote are talking to, it's not their responsibility to provide for my offspring until they're married, of which, just like Courtney said, there'll be a lot of vetting involved in that. Because as much as we saying right now, should you date while broke, I'd say it's subjective to your area and your background. But when it comes to my kids, I'm not necessarily going for no broke person being involved with my children. But at the same time, sometimes broke is a little bit more than just your present monetary value. Because if I could see that you don't necessarily have money, but you have the drive and wherewithal to go get some, I don't really fully classify that as broke versus like people that are lazy and they just sit around and don't do shit and think like, the world is just gonna hand them something on a platter one day magically, like they finna just hit the Powerball or some dumb shit. But ultimately, to answer your question, yes, until you've handed off that young woman to the next person to be responsible for her, then responsibility, if she's in a pinch or a pickle, should fall on her father.
No, I get that part. But what I was trying, and that's right on shit. Well, I was like just going on like what old girl said, she was asking her father. Like I've dated girls from both sides, like black, like a lot of black girls and girls who weren't black. But I can tell you one thing, like shit for me, most white girls, like their dads are a little bit different from the black dudes that I've can't come across. It's more of an intimidation, more kind of shit. Like it's more like, yo, like if she needs something, she got me type shit. Like, but most on the white side of the fence is more like, yo, like, hey, it's not, it's more like y'all got to figure this shit out. Like it ain't nothing. Like y'all got to do this. It's not like I'm here to do anything. It's like this is a little bit different. I just
That's
want y'all
interesting.
perspective because y'all
Hold
are.
you said, but hold on. You saying you saying the white fathers are saying that you need to figure this out on your own?
That's
They're
interesting
more,
for sure.
They're more, yeah, they're more saying like,
Well, I mean,
if y'all are together,
that's what I'm saying.
Not just dating.
That's my thing. I'm not.
Not
this
just
is one thing
dating.
I can speak on. I can speak on that too. I'm
Yeah,
able to
not
speak
just
on that
dating.
too.
Not just dating though. I'm saying like if y'all like almost like either live together or damn near close. It's like if y'all got some problems, like y'all got to figure that shit out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I've been on. You know what I'm saying? I've been on that. I'm with you. I've been on the side of that fence too.
Well, I've been on that about 5 times, boy.
That ain't always the case either.
No. Not every black, not everyone. Not like shit. Not all black dads. Not all.
No. I ain't talking about black. I'm talking about white dads.
Oh no, yeah. Some of them just don't like you.
Some of them don't. Some of them love you. You know what I'm saying? Some are willing to help, and some of them. So I think it's the same across the board. You know what I mean? So
okay, yeah. I probably shouldn't have brought the race thing into it, which I did it, but that probably wasn't the right. It's just how it is. But for the most,
what I'm saying. No, what I was saying is like I did. That's what I'm saying. I've dated white women too. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, I've been on that side of the fence too. So in other races too. So I understand that it's the same across the board for the most part.
But I'll say what I have seen consistent with black dads is more of a I'm gonna scare the shit out of you type shit. Like more like, hey, you gotta respect me. And if my daughter has an issue, like it's more like, yo, like she'll come to me. Like, you know, you get what I'm saying? Like a little bit more like.
Do you think that's like more of a southern? Do you think that's more of a southern thing?
That's probably more of a southern thing.
You think so? I would agree with you. I would agree with you too. Yeah.
But again, hey, who knows? I mean, if it's a good thing or a bad thing, I think at some point you just get over it and it is what it is. But I don't know if it's a bad thing for the girl to be understand, like to be like, hey, at some point you gotta see, like I said, like when she said that shit, if my girl said that, I would be definitely offended. She'd say, hey, I can go to my dad for this. And it's not that I'm gonna get that I can give you money, but it's the way she said it. The way she said it was, I don't need you for shit. If whatever comes around, I don't need you for shit. Like if I don't agree with something you get, I got my dad to give it to me, whatever. Like it wasn't the talking about it, going back and forth. Like again, like I think when you get into relationships, you got to have those conversations. Like I was saying about a whole bunch of shit like this. Like I could never fathom. I'm pretty sure y'all the same way. That my mom would be like, I'm gonna ask my granddad for some money or some other shit. My dad probably lost his shit. But the thing is, it would have never happened though. That would have never happened. I couldn't even imagine that happening. But again, they were married at that point, so before you never know.
Yeah. All right. Let me play some more of this.
Level the playing field. You know what I mean? As far as what expectations are. And then it also, I think, kind of confronts the other person like, dang, she don't need me. Everybody else need me. Like, what's up with that? And it kind of works in your favor because they want to do something for you.
It does, but I think that there's a balance with that, and you have to be careful because
I ain't had no balance.
Because even if you don't need a man, I don't think you should ever tell a man I don't need you.
I'm gonna be very honest. And like I said, I may have been wrong saying this when I was younger, but I would always make it very clear. You trust me. You ain't got to do nothing for me, baby.
All right. Well, let me crack the window open and let you take a peek into our psyche. God designed us to be needed. So when you tell a man I don't need you, you're actually denying him.
No. But I'm saying, like, we're talking about finances, right? I'm not saying I don't need you to be a decent person. I don't need you to be observant. Okay. I'm not saying I don't need you to like.
Now I understand.
Because at the end of the day, like
I don't understand it either. That's my thing.
I don't.
See, she's still missing the point. Regardless of what the fuck it is, the point is we don't need to hear the shit. That's the point. Yeah. That's the entire point. I don't care if you don't. I don't care if you don't need it. I don't care if you. It don't matter. The point of you having to say it is the problem in itself. The fact that you gotta tell me, hey, I don't need you for nothing. Hey, well, why the fuck am I here? You feel me? Like, so why the fuck am I here then? That goes to tell you, even take it off of relationships, right? If you used to play sports, right, and the coach tells you, listen, I don't even need you. I can go find another one of you. Well, fuck you then. I'm gonna go to another school. You feel me? Like, so that's some shit. Y'all thinking that, oh well, it's no harm. I'm just telling you that I really don't need you because I want to feel empowered because I'm an individual. No, bitch. What you need to understand is that if you rock with me, I need to know that you need me because now, therefore, let's just be honest. In the psyche, it puts a battery in our back. Like, damn, my shorty need me. So now you really gonna want to rock out for it. But if you tell me you don't need me, so guess what? I'm not gonna put that much effort into you. I'm just like, oh, all right, well, she really don't need me. So when that time comes, when you do need me, and I'm nonchalant about it, you're like, oh, well, where were you? Well, I mean, you said you don't need me, so shit, I'm just here chilling. I thought you had it taken care of. But then guess what? There's another conversation that comes, and they say, well, you supposed to be the man. You supposed to know this. This is what I'm talking about. No. You told me what it was, and I gave you exactly what you wanted. You said you didn't need enough of me, so guess what? I ain't giving you shit. I'm just gonna be here and let you take care of it. Simple as that.
But it's more on advice. It's more like advice. I'm telling you, this is not a good idea. I'm telling you, this shit ain't fucking working. Like it's not even about the money thing is different, but it's about literally the most part is the fucking advice I'm giving you. That shit ain't gonna work. This is not gonna work for our family. Whatever the fuck it is. I don't think it's a good idea. It's not gonna work. I'm gonna go to my daddy. He'll give it to me. Fuck you then.
This is the reason why I'd rather see a sermon than to hear one any day, bro. This the same lady just not too long ago was condemning Cam for not investing in old girl business. Do you love me? Like, do you love her or something like that?
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't it's the same chick? Now, I'll say this lady right here, she need therapy. Because when I watch they stuff, when I watch they stuff, bro, every conversation, every general conversation turns into her how she feel about stuff to prop herself up as like she don't need no man and X, Y, and Z and this, that, and third to do nothing. She do it every time, but they talking about in general. And then that's the reason why in other conversations, that's why I always say when men are trying to give women the game, it could be so easy. They fight against it.
Yeah.
He literally telling you how you can get everything that you want out of a man. Nah, I have to let it be known that I don't need a man. But you don't need one. Cool, you don't have to say it. You stroke his ego, you get everything. That's what he said before earlier. A woman that asks for nothing gets everything because you feel obligated to do it, man. She peace. Man, my wife don't ask for nothing. It just make me feel like I gotta get out there and do it and just get it out there and do it. But if you sit here demanding, yeah, then I'm starting to get irritated because you nagging at this point. Then you take it up a notch and just say, I don't need you at all. Now you telling me you don't need me. You ain't even stroking my ego. You just, I don't need you. I'm gonna go get my daddy. Like, what the fuck I'm here for then? Like, I why? Like, you should have been. You already knew what type of time I was on. You saw how much money I was making right now and everything that nature. If you wasn't fucking with me, well, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? So like that's why I say I'd rather see a sermon than to hear one any day because these women contradict themselves. It don't take long. It don't take long. She literally just said, "Oh, why he didn't invest in her? Did he not love her and all that type of stuff and X, Y, and Z?" Now she's sitting here. I don't need nobody. I said maybe I fucked up, but I told all of them I don't need you.
Right.
And look, and I guarantee she lying.
Facts.
I guarantee she ain't tell them dudes that shit, bro. I guarantee she ain't say that shit. But
so let me ask you the question.
A lot of times, a lot of women they get on these panels and they just sit up there and create their own world and lie and say some shit. And it makes them other women do this shit. Clock that T. You don't need no man to do nothing. That's what they do. That's what they getting. Because she married, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she married.
She married. So I guarantee she ain't tell him. And she like to talk about the businesses that he done created and they done created together and all that type of stuff. I guarantee she ain't say he ain't need him then.
Right.
Just
fish
be up
like
there
a
talking,
dog.
bro.
I don't.
I'm here because I want you here, not because I
Exactly.
need you here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think that it really just changes your. I think it changes the other
Shoes off
person's
the damn
perspective
couch.
based on whatever their experience has been. When you
Need a
find
whooping,
somebody and
dog.
they're like,
Damn
"Oh, she
shoes
ain't
off.
asking for nothing. She don't need nothing." In my experience, it's been that's when you get everything.
Yeah, I mean, the want is greater than the need. The fact that you want me here will always be greater than you needing me here, to be honest with you.
Ironically, a lot of men that we've had on this show have stated that they would prefer to be needed versus that's my response. You see the wrinkles in your forehead right there?
But see, but listen to what you clarified. The need wasn't that I don't need you
to be a decent fucking human being.
Exactly. So there's still a need, right?
That's not even a need. That is actually like be a decent fucking human being.
But it's still a need, you know, because
catering, bro.
Women may need the
catering to what the fuck you're
validation,
talking
right? As far as, babe, you look great today. You look beautiful. Oh my God, that outfit, babe. The way your booty look in them jeans is crazy, right? And what men need is the simple validation of not just the thank you, but
it's
babe, could you open this jar for me?
Again, when something ain't my ministry, yeah, I need you. Come
But see, but
do this.
There's still a need there. To tell a man, I don't need you because I got enough money to pay somebody to do it. That is what makes us feel disregarded. That's what denies us our purpose. And it's like, why am I here with a woman that doesn't need me in any way whatsoever?
Why does that
That's
matter?
sometimes
Because sorry,
I want you to go.
It's no, because it's kind of like contradicting. It's like, what's the value in a woman that doesn't want anything? Because you said get a woman that doesn't want anything and give her everything. But then now you have all these needs that from her. You need her to make you feel like a man. You need her to not be as independent. But it's like you don't want her to ask for anything.
Let me clarify. Be with a woman that doesn't want anything other than your love, attention, and your time.
Okay.
Love that.
And being a decent human being.
Yeah, of course. But what I'm saying is a woman
That's
that
all she heard. That's all she wants.
that doesn't want anything other than your love.
But what is
She
the value
continues
in that?
trying to
Because,
devalue
like,
the
if we're
shit
building
that
a
he's
future
saying.
together,
Mhm.
I want the best for our future. So if, for example, if you have something going on, I want to be there for you. If I have something going on, I
Right.
would hope and want for you to be a part of that or want to be a part of that. So if I need something that has to do with my business, or if I need something that has to do with anything I have going on, you would prefer basically for me not to ask you.
No, I mean, what you're talking about sounds like support. And I think
Well,
that should go both ways.
Like in
Yeah, they
many
intertwine the
different
same
categories.
shit.
Yeah, not just support for your business, but
Right.
support all around.
But this is my thing. If I need help in any category, are some of them an issue for you?
Let's.
If we're together?
I think where that comes is, and I think that a lot of times women don't think about this. Women are so concerned with a man creating a safe space,
Yes.
and they don't realize that men need a safe space as well.
Yes.
You understand? And
But I feel like women naturally do that.
no, they don't naturally do
They do
that.
not.
That, to be honest with you, most times they don't do that.
And actually, I'm sorry to cut you off. How do you create a safe space in your relationship? How about that?
I'm just kidding.
I feel like I'm just the ultimate safe space. You don't want to ask me that. Like,
But I'm saying you said you feel like women do that naturally. So
I feel like I'm
what does that
someone
look
that
like?
you can be very transparent with, open, honest with. I feel like you can talk to me about anything. If there's something difficult going on in your life, I'm the person that you would want to come to first.
Hold on,
because
stop.
I'm never
Real
going to
quick,
make
just
you
real
feel
quick.
bad about
Hold
whatever.
on, hold
it
on.
is
We almost there
you're
to the
going
last
through
part
in
of
the
the. Hold on, hold your thought. Hold your thought.
I'm going to
almost
be the
at the end.
person that holds you down in all categories. So I feel as though that's something simple that as a woman I've always provided. I'm not someone who's just here to just, oh, let's have a good time. It's like, you know, what do you need? It should be both of us working together.
Actually, so even though like Jada comes off like a certain way,
chaotic.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Huh?
I don't believe it.
That's just a show.
My job.
No.
It's my job.
No. Like
It is a job.
so, like I think that even, but I'm saying like perception is reality. So whatever people see generally is what they're gonna believe to be true. So I think even though Jada comes off as crazy or wild or whatever,
I do.
no, right. And the thing is that she knows it, but I also like just over the years, I can 100% see that Jada is a nurturer.
All right, what you got, Marcus?
Shit, I think shit. I don't know if I get. All right, no. Like what you're saying is, she was saying, fuck, yeah, I lost it, blood.
No, she's saying that she was saying that she created a safe space. And
shit, yeah. Just a safe space. But if a motherfucker was like, yo, like, hey, I want to bring a sister wife into the shit, this shit ain't gonna be no safe space no more. It's gonna be like, yo, I want to bring another bitch in, and she gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Hey, I'm trying to bring my safe space in there. So like that whole bullshit, her saying like that she creates a safe space. No woman creates safe space for dudes to be 100% real. Like it just don't fucking happen. Like it's not for the most part, like it's not like we're trying to be like it's gonna be anything. Wow, we're cool with our own safe space. We don't need to tell you everything. But by saying some shit like that, it's like you can tell me everything and it's gonna be like deciphered the right way and it's gonna come out the good way, and we're gonna walk out fucking laughing and be cool with it. Nope, it's not. So that's bullshit.
So let me ask y'all. So let me ask everybody a question. Back to the question before we play the video. Do you think that broke men should be dating?
I think it depends on your age. If you like 38 and your shit ain't together, you can't make rent, you behind on rent every month and all that type of stuff. Yeah, you ain't got time to be dating. You need to worry about way more. You need to get another job and catch up, goddamn. But I think in general, when we be having these conversations in the audience, people that's between like 20 or fresh out of college all the way up to like 32, 33, 34, something like that. I think, yeah. I don't think you should purposely put yourself out there to keep going on dates. But if you just doing your thing and you going to work and you organically hit it off with a chick and she want to spend time with you, and through your busy week of you doing this thing called life, trying to get to that next level, you say, hey, I'm gonna take the day and take her out. I really want to spend time with her. I think ain't nothing wrong with that. It's been going on like that since human existence. Like it wasn't this whole dating, being having enough money to date. That's a current thing. If you ask your grandmama and your granddad and your mom and dad, what did y'all first date look like? I think a lot of people will be surprised. I think right now everything's about money, and women are very superficial these days. That the amount of money that you spend while y'all dating in some way kind of like shows the trajectory of how this relationship can be, other than the character of the man. I think a lot of women have a problem these days with they meet you where you at, and that's the lasting image of what they remember you at. So if you're making 55, you 20, let's say you're 25 years old and you get your first job and you're making 52,000, and they meet you and she found out how much you was making, she say, that ain't enough for me. I gotta move on. When they have conversations when they 30 years old, they say they didn't got approached by a bunch of broke dudes. They still holding on that memory of that dude. He was making 52,000 like 10 years ago. That man now probably making way more than that right now. So a lot of women these days, yeah, I can date you while I'm making what I'm making right now. I got some things. I'm doing this thing called life and getting promotions and learning, getting a certification to make more money, going back to school, doing my thing. I'm gonna be making more money down the line. That just let me know if any woman say you too broke to be dating and you in your 20s and stuff, in your early 30s, you don't need to be with them anyway, because they really ain't trying to kick it with you. Now I can get it if you like 35 and up, you 40 years old and you can't make your rent, and you ain't got no reliable car, you taking the train. That a lot of times, I'm not saying all the time, but a lot of times that just come from your choices of what you making. That's a woman with discernment, but like he probably don't make the best choices in life. But yeah, I think sometimes people spend too much time thinking about how much dates cost because I know with me and my wife, me and her lift as we climb. She was in school. She was getting her master's. I was an assistant manager at Walgreens. She was working at Chuck E. Cheese on the side. Right now, if I was to listen to anybody say you two broke the date, me and her wouldn't be together right now in a 4-bedroom house, 3 full baths, and all that type. And both of us got good jobs. So a lot of people that have these conversations, they don't have the results themselves, and they keep preaching the same dumbass logic that they got from somebody else that sound cute to them to follow the Joneses.
Rob, what you think? What's your answer to the question?
So you said your question is, should broke men be dating?
Yeah.
It's a sliding scale of age, just like Max said. If you honestly, I'm gonna start my scale off at 25, because even from 18 to 25, you should be in college, so you shouldn't be having no distractions to begin with. So let's just say 25 to 30, you ain't supposed to be fucking Bill Gates. So you're supposed to have a little bit of financial struggles and whatnot. You still trying to figure it out. Now, if you could find a woman to be on your program that's not a burden and not a distraction, then go ahead and, start off with a little relationship and see where you can build it to. The thing is, if the woman's going to be a distraction to where it's taken away from your capabilities to make some money, or the money you already don't have, I ain't gonna say she's begging, but she pretty much begging for this shit, cut her off. Dating ain't for you at this point, because we all know that a man's trajectory is gonna continue to compound and grow anyway. So as long as you on a path to get into some money, it might take till you 35, 45, 55. You gonna get it, but you also need to make sure that that's kind of where your focus is without the distractions. Like, somebody at 25 shouldn't be with no shorty that's talking about, oh, what you got on my bills. Bitch, I wasn't there when you were signing up to get the bills. So what the fuck you mean what I got on it? That's your problem. Now, we lock in and we got bills, then yeah, I'm responsible for that because we signed up for it together. And that's misjudgment that women have on their side of the field, because they keep listening to their broke bum ass aunties and single moms and grandmas that fucking ain't amount to shit. And they keep thinking that, oh, they supposed to just be pimping and playing men for a bag or whatever. And that's not how it goes. And sadly for women, the older that they get, the further away, the start line is for them, let alone the race. Because if I'm 25 and I tried to talk to you and you shun me, when I'm 35 and you double back, when I really got that bag, shit, I got fire hoops for you to jump through. Welcome to the circus, bitch. Because you played me when I actually really cared about you. Now I know why you back over here. If you couldn't get it out the mud with me, then hey, sorry, that ship has sailed. And that's what a lot of these women too get frustrated with, where they're like, oh, like when Kevin Samuels, he put the criteria on a high value man, and it's like, oh, the job that he worked at, he had got an escort and went to a company party, and then his boss pulled him aside and was like, oh, okay, I see you doing your thing. Because the boss had that escort at one point in time. And, they were talking about men playing options and all that. That's where the options come in at, is, bitch, when I ain't have nothing and I wanted you, you didn't want me. Now that I got this money and I know why you here, I'm going to make you sweat for it. Because when I gave you free access, you disrespected me. So now, hey, fuck it. You're going to have to be like Kanye West's little girlfriend and come to the gala butt naked if you love me. Bark like you want it. Like, shit. So that's where it goes. Like, the older the men get and more stable they get, they don't even necessarily trust in dating anymore. And the women try to keep demanding all this stuff. So to wrap it all back in, I'll say it's age dependent. If you're younger, you're supposed to be broke or whatever. find somebody you can lock in and build with that's not just begging. Because realistically, in these streets, there's probably virtuous women, but a lot of these women online, they all just professional fucking beggars. That's all we're really seeing nowadays. They can blame Red Pill all they want to, but then every time they cut a damn camera on, they begging. Bitch can't afford Ruth Chris, so she wants you to take her there. Because Applebee's date ain't bad. And shit, I could bust down the 2 for $20 and learn a lot about you and still get a damn picture of alcohol and stuff coming to this table. We can have a grand old time. But your bum ass can't even afford Ruth Chris and Steak 48 and all this extra shit, and you want me to take you there because you can't afford it. Then when I'm there, you don't even put my pinky finger in one of the pictures. You taking all these pictures like you fucking paying for this shit. Like, shit, you ain't gotta post my face, but shit, at least my tie's fly. Put my tie in the picture.
Yeah. Mark, what you got? What you think?
I agree with shit, both Mac and Raw. I think you should definitely date when you're younger and when you're broke, or on both sides. Hopefully when you're younger. And the thing is, actually, they both pretty much said the both sides of what it's gonna be. Like Raw, like Macaroni said on his side, yo, like he was going through it. He found a good girl who didn't really give a fuck about the money, and they started building life together. And on Raw's side, he said the same shit. Yo, he's going through this, and girls are like, fuck you, ain't got money, which strive him to go more and more and more and more to make more money. So at the end of the day, bro, that's one thing. Like, a man's gonna do what a man's gonna do, bro. Like, it depends on what's gonna happen in your life, but we're gonna do what the fuck we gotta do. Right. It depends if you're gonna stick it out or you're just gonna wait till you get to the end. But when you get to the end, if you wait till you get to the end, you better be prepared what you're gonna deal with. If you're trying to roll in with a dude who's already got his shit together, you cannot think that you're gonna get some dude who's gonna be, I'm gonna take all your kids. This is a fucking Disney movie, and also the bullshit. That shit ain't gonna fucking happen, bro. Like, I don't understand how y'all think that is a fucking flex. It's not. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: like, most men who got their shit together, it's gonna happen either way. So you find someone who's ready to do it in the beginning, you're gonna find someone in the end. But in the end, believe me, you ain't gonna have too much say so into it. But you still can get a good dude. But you gotta be a little bit different. You gotta be able to go with the program. Whoever that man wants you to go through, you're gonna have a good life. But you gotta go through that program. You can't go through that program of like, I've gone through all this shit. You can't go through like someone who worked at a plant for fucking 18 years and never got promoted. You can't say, yo, you know what? Like, I've been 18 years into this thing. I put my time in. Now I need to get fucking, blessed. That's not the way the world works. It don't work that way. So it's literally up to these women who are choosing to do this shit. Like, again, like I would have rather gone through the route that Macaroni did, but I was more on the Raw side too. I had to learn that shit. I was going through like, whatever, trying to be that dude, and the shit wasn't working out. Fuck it. I gotta do my shit myself. And now, you get what you get.
That's fair. I'll rock with that. All right. Cool. Well, shit, let's go to this next topic then. Let's go to this last topic of the night then. I want to dive into this. This might be risky. Dive into this might get risky conversation about women being delusional. But before we get there, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification. And also, I ain't seen none of y'all supporting this super chat yet, so I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and do that. Y'all slacking big time, bro. Y'all sitting here chilling, and if y'all ain't gave us a super chat, you better make sure you hit the like button. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this. Let's go ahead and get into this next topic real quick. Let me go ahead and let me fast forward it. Talking about women and dating. You know what I'm saying? They say dating, of course, women always saying that dating sucks. So we're gonna get into it and why they think dating actually sucks. All right. So give me a second. I wanna let me go forward a little bit. All right, here we go. All right, let's go ahead and lock in. And shout out to that boy DJ Ham.
Out of my past experiences, a lot of knowledge I've gained came from other people, other relationships or whatever like that. I always say I learned a lot from any experience I was in. So no, I wouldn't sit there and just say all this came from me. But like that's how life works. Your experiences shape and mold you. You are who you are today because of your experiences.
So do you agree that the dating pool is shitty, Tasia?
Yes.
And you had dope relationships, yet you decided to move on. You see why it feels like oxymoronic, and I'm saying feels.
It's not just because I'm not gonna sit there and act like oh my god it was so horrible. Like I'm not gonna sit there and just dwell on the bad moments. Like if we want to sit there and just dwell on bad moments in life, then we can just always just be miserable. But I'm gonna take the good out of whatever experience I had. So, but I can sit there and say that I had a lot of good experiences and I had a lot of good times where I realized like I actually have a bond with this person. This is not just what can you do for me? What can I do for you? Like we're actually teaching each other things. Like I've learned how to cook. I've learned how to just build certain things, just do things that I never learned before from my past experiences. So I've always taken something.
And you're absolutely right. I learned a lot from one of the past relationships I was in, right? She taught me how to be in touch with my feelings. She taught me how to make shit. She taught me how to eat right, but the bitch cheated on me. So, I mean, what the fuck we talking about?
And that tends to happen. And that's
It's like
that typically, but that doesn't mean you're not.
Maybe she was teaching me, you know what it was? Maybe she was teaching me too much and I should have been knowing how to do all the feminine shit. And that's why she cheated on me with a nigga that was that nigga knew how to do all the extra Philly shit.
That's what it was.
But then she doubled back. She doubled back.
She spent the block.
She spent the block. So what, you know, but it was good though. Like you said, it was a great relationship. We had a dope connection, but guess what? I'm still single and that bitch still cheated.
And that tends to happen to a lot of us. A lot of us go through some type of probably for that. Like, I mean, I think that's one thing we probably agree on.
I just want you to tell the truth, goddammit.
But
Just
no,
tell
how
the
many
truth,
times?
man.
Wait, no, Uno, because she cheated
Tell
on
the
you.
truth.
She cheated on you that one time. But how many times have you cheated or have you been the cheater?
You talking about with her?
With her.
Like,
I'm fucking with you, yeah. I mean, the high school don't count, man. College don't count either. So shit. When I was an adult, I never cheated when I was an adult for sure.
I don't know, because him told me
But
the other
you
day
see,
what
he
I
just said that
did
he
at
got
18
cheated
counted.
on.
So
He just said that he got cheated
every
on,
reaction
and you
has a
making it about
reaction.
him.
And she's making it about me. You see what I mean?
It doesn't
Crazy.
matter. It doesn't matter. It has
Because
a
I
reaction.
got cheated on because I cheated in a past relationship.
But you
See how that
also
works?
said that
people believe
you
in karma.
lack.
Karma, nigga.
Exactly.
Karma is feminine.
But then you
Karma feminine,
also,
huh?
but
Karma's
you
feminine,
also
huh?
said
Yeah.
that you lack the emotional maturity. So being that she was deprived from that from probably for so long, and she had to endure so much
That was a
putting
joke.
up with that.
No,
It's
that
so
was
crazy.
a joke about me not knowing how to cook and her teaching me how to be
Hey,
in touch with my feelings.
Uno, let Saad finish.
My bad.
A woman, her justifying a woman cheating on you. Let her finish justifying it. Go ahead, Saad.
My bad.
Justifying it wasn't right. People make mistakes.
No, it's too late to say that. Keep saying what you were saying before. Go ahead.
But at the end of the day,
He got cheated on his fault. Tell us why. Go ahead.
I think she probably expressed. And for some reason, I just don't think Uno was just so innocent.
Okay, so you're saying that he left her emotionally deprived, right?
Yes.
So then she chose to let another man put his penis in her vagina. That's the correlation.
Yes, the same way that if a man is sexually
And so
deprived,
it's his fault. Right?
He would go and have sex.
Exactly.
So the same way that a woman push out a baby and the man will leave to have intercourses with someone else or to do anything, it's the same.
No, so one, I just want to make sure you heard yourself clear. She was emotionally deprived, so she had sex with another person. You then try to correlate it to a man being sexually deprived. Hold on. Then you said you tried to equate it to a man being sexually deprived and then having sex with another woman, right? You understand how that's a 1-to-1 and that was a 1-to-none the first time. So then the man says he got cheated on and you tell him he's the reason why he got cheated on because she didn't feel like she was getting enough emotional support from him, and you justify him getting cheated on in real time.
He got cheated on, and like I said, that's unfortunate. But the person that
That's unfortunate.
that he
If a
cheated
girl
on,
sat up here
the
and said
person
she
that
got
she
cheated on, you would have been like, "Girl, that nigga ain't shit. I'm
No,
so
first of
sorry you
all,
went through that."
first of all, you don't know me, so you don't know what I would have said. I would have asked, well, what happened? What did you do? What did he do?
The moment this is why this conversation is so stupid. This again, we see it right here in real time. We see the shit here right here in real time. And this is the exact same thing that a lot of women would pretty much throw men under the mud about. Okay, Shorty, he cheated on you. He cheated on you. What did you do? What did you do wrong? What made him want to go out and go fuck this other chick down the street? What was it about you that made him? She doing the exact same thing. Mind you, he talking about him cheating on chicks before her. Now she's justifying it by saying that, oh, because your emotions and all this shit wasn't there, that led her to want to go step out and go cheat on somebody else. Now, mind you, they ain't married or no shit like that, girlfriend, boyfriend. So technically speaking, they ain't cheating. But for the sake of conversation and for the sake of this relationship shit, what the fuck she talking about? She just justifying everything.
I think she tried to compare the same thing with the sex and emotion shit. So hey, if she was emotionally deprived, she should have went to her fucking emotionally fucking friend that's very emotional and got that fucking emotion support she needed.
Right.
But then she tried to compare it to a dude not having sex with a girl and say, hey, he stepped out and did this. It's the same shit. And in both situations, in that situation with a man, it doesn't matter. He don't win. He's still in the wrong. So it doesn't fucking matter. If she wasn't getting sex for a year or whatever, he steps out and just gets that done. He's still wrong.
Yep.
So how the fuck she's saying, like, she's literally making an excuse for a girl cheating on this dude. He said, I'd never stepped out on her for some emotional fucking shit, some situations. And I mean, y'all already know the emotional situations that we go through as men when we're dealing with women. It's just validation, pretty much. Validation that we ain't gonna fucking give you because it's stupid. Half of the shit don't make no goddamn sense. And I'm gonna sit there and fucking give you some validation that don't make no goddamn sense. I'm not gonna sit here and do some shit that's gonna make you feel better, but may make me feel like shit. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, unfortunately, women give women the benefit of the doubt that they are inherently angels. They never do anything wrong, and if they do something wrong or messed up, the man is the reason why she did it.
What's the reason
That's
why?
the reason why anytime you hear, oh, well, if she cheated on you, what did you do? Right?
And they can justify that. They can be like, you know what? I see why you did it.
And they justify it. So if she cheat, it was a good reason why, and she has to put herself first, and she has to put her mental first.
Hey, Macaroni, could you imagine going through a whole bunch of situations, and if a lot of situations where dudes were knocking the shit out of chicks, and we were sitting there talking about like, man, I see why you did that. like it's almost justified. Like, you doing some shit that you shouldn't be doing, or because I kind of look at it the same kind of way. Like those are two things that we're different. Like men hitting women and women having sex on a man. Like those are two things that we have control over that could be detrimental to the other person. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's like one of those things like, hey, yeah, my girl's talking shit to me and I just fucking knocked her out. She said, yeah, I don't like your holes in your underwear. Popped her. And then you'd be like, yeah, I see why you did that.
Yeah,
Like,
that's.
what
I
the
mean,
fuck?
that's the girl code, bro. Just like, and look at her face. She
Oh,
she she gonna keep talking. She thinks she right. Like she thinks how hemp showed it right.
Oh, he,
She's like, yeah, like she's like, what's the issue? Yeah, what did you do?
what him said was what would make a normal person be like, shit, I should reevaluate what I'm saying because this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, this is
And
how you know they don't have conversation with people with opposing views often because they're so used to talking to the same people that agree with them. Now they in unfamiliar territory, so they're not even thinking about like objectively how this looks, like the shit that I'm saying, how it looks. Like she literally like, okay, what did you do? And no, she didn't even say what you do. She was like, did you cheat? Right? He said he did all this stuff and she still cheated. Most people like, damn man, you did all that stuff and she still cheated. What a piece of shit. Nah, she was like, what you must have did, or did you cheat? And I'm waiting. So inherently, his ex cheated. In her mind, she don't think that the girl was wrong. It must be a reason.
it's a reason. There was a reason.
There was
And
a reason
mind
why
you, that's always a reason. That's always a reason.
it's always a reason, but the fault of the man. That's what it is. The fault. It must be his fault.
But does the reason really matter? Like, well, the reason is, like I said, like I want to hit you because someone hit me 3 days ago. Like, just because I got a reason, don't mean it makes sense. It doesn't mean it fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think women think like as long as you got a reason, that is justified. Like if it didn't hurt me, it should hurt you.
It ain't about a reason, bro. It's just accountability, bro. They're gonna find a way to use a coping mechanism or the convenience that I mentioned before to be the victim in this situation. Because women are not there's no such things as women degenerates. There's no such things as bad women. There's no such thing as women with bad morals or decisions or something. It's gonna be. The reason why they do something is not gonna be on them. They the most powerful women in the world. They smart, intelligent. They got women intuition and all that type of stuff. But when it's time to be used, it's somebody else's fault. If she get pregnant, it's the man's fault because he should have knew better to wear a condom. So she don't have any dominion of her body, right? Until they go march in the streets of my body, my choice and shit. But making sure that dude got a condom, can't do that because it's the man fault for me getting pregnant. You know what I'm saying? The dude get cheated on. What you do? Well, she must be right. You know what I'm saying? So we can't make her look. We can't make her look bad. Why would we do that?
But this thing though, like what if you did some like bad, and let's say if you did something bad, just say like, hey, you did something like you killed someone, and what if you had like so many people that came to you and said, bro, you did the right thing, you did the right shit, you fucking that motherfucker jumped at you, you shot him, and you did the right shit. At some point you're gonna be like, yeah, fuck, you know what? I probably did the right thing. You ain't gonna feel too bad about doing something fucking terrible.
Nah, we'll give you something more realistic. If I went through her phone and she was texting somebody, I go to her job and get her fired. Right?
Yeah.
I would be the bad guy. Because I done got her fired. She was talking to some other guy. I shouldn't have been in her phone in the first place. This is what they'll say. I got her fired. I'll be the worst person. But if I was texting a chick and if I'm dating a girl and she go through my phone and she get me fired, I shouldn't have been cheating. I shouldn't have been sneaking around. That never would have happened.
Yeah. I think their consequences are different. Our consequences.
Yeah. So it's women get the benefit of doubt of everything. So I see that. Like I didn't got to the point when I see stuff like that, I'm not surprised no more. It's like I'm trying to study how women logic is, and it's like, okay, I get it. They more in tune with their emotions and feelings, so they talk in emotion and feelings. That's the reason why feelings always fluctuate, and that's the reason why contradictions happen.
You got anything wrong before I play it again?
Nah, it get a little more spicy, so I was gonna wait.
All right.
I was trying to get the full story, but to just go on this I hate women train, I'm not about to do that. Like I said, give us the full details. But to just act like everything was just shine the rainbows and he just so happy to got cheated on, I'm sorry, Uno. But it's more to it.
Right.
So I just want you to realize real quick. She was emotionally deprived, so she went and had sex with somebody else, and you think
And then she entered a relationship
100%.
with him.
Well, no, you can't add that speculation on. What we do know, based on what he shared, is that she went and had sex with another man, and somehow you're saying he emotionally deprived her, so she had sex with another man. You think that correlates?
Because before she probably sexually had that experience with that man, she probably emotionally attached herself to him.
How? Why would you think that?
Because as y'all
That's
like to
what
just
women
say
do.
that women just go and just be loose
You
and
do.
just have sex.
You do.
They
Remember, we had the
do,
conversation. Y'all
but
do.
the majority of women, they are going to emotionally, the majority of women
How?
going to emotionally attach themselves to a man.
How?
And then have the intercourse.
How do you know that?
Because I know. The
How
same
do
way
you
y'all
know that?
know. The same way that y'all know everything that y'all done talked about all
No,
night.
what I'm saying is, how do you know that, and how can you justify that based on women's behavior?
Because it's statistics. Somebody do the research.
Statistics and stuff, right? No, because this is a crazy thing
It's not
Saw
like
did
it's really
to
not
Bruno.
crazy.
It's
really
bad,
it's not
Saw.
crazy. Like
It's bad, beloved. It's
literally,
bad.
most of the time,
nigga before.
most of the time, I can see where you're coming from, and I'll be like,
say no, you didn't. Say no, you didn't.
She can't.
Okay. But at the end of the day, fuck that. I did. And at the end of the day,
It's like, wow, that's exactly why she didn't say nothing.
No, it ain't even about that. But it ain't even about that because we always like to negate what the other person does. Like, yeah, we would like
He's
to
the
think that we have.
victim. You're victim blaming.
He's not.
You're victim blaming.
Oh no, I'm glad you got someone on your bandwagon,
You're victim
boo.
blaming.
But to ever think that Uno was a victim, no ma'am. I would not.
But does the context matter? She cheated on
No,
him. She
you
could have just
cannot,
left
nigga.
him. Like when women
She
talk about
probably
a man
did.
cheating on
Men
them,
cheat
they
on
don't want
women.
no
All
context.
men cheat on women all the time.
Yup,
Hey,
I know,
Courtney,
and y'all don't
pause
ever
it
give
again.
out no context.
They don't
when a
never
man cheat
leave.
on a woman.
Cause
So
they
why
can
the
leave
context
too,
matter
but they
now?
choose not to.
Why the nuance
The
matter
context
now?
never
Now everybody
matter.
care about nuance.
The
Now
context
everybody
never
care about
matter.
nuance.
All I'm gonna tell you, Miss Alexis, is Aaliyah,
My name
I
is
don't
Aaliyah.
go.
Yeah.
Alexis, Aaliyah, yeah.
Aaliyah.
No, don't do that, son.
Same name.
Don't do that.
It's not
Don't
the
do that.
same name, son.
Yeah.
It's not.
Because I did it incorrectly the first time, and she wanted to get all with the don't get into it. So yeah, I ain't come at you like that. Don't come at me. Okay, but you was so hype and you was extra. You ain't had to do all that.
Do all the what?
We need to replay it.
Do all the what?
You need a motherfucking cat sound on the soundboard, man.
Hey, so
Yeah, I love the beat.
Saad, now here's the thing, right, Saad? She doubled back, Saad.
She doubled back.
So
What
she
we
went through
talking
all
about?
this tyranny just to turn around.
Come on.
Sometimes you have to learn a lesson the hard way.
Come on, Saad. No, because we provided you the information you needed to make sure you could say if Uno was indeed a victim.
You know what I did when she doubled back?
What you did?
Dog the shit out of her ass, foot on the head, goddamn. Like I was on my last dollar.
God,
And I stopped talking to her.
She left using rollerblades, not roller skates, rollerblades.
I did.
So what? Saad, what you think now that you know she
hole in
doubled
the
back?
mattress and stop talking to her. Block it.
You know me, him. At the end of the day, I stand on what the fuck I said.
No. Because you remember you said you needed all the info, so she
He's
doubled
not
back.
a victim. He's not a victim.
Damn.
Yeah, if you double back, sometimes we
Okay.
double back. Sometimes we like a little extra. Like what?
Hey, Sonny, you a real
See what we gotta go through there?
Sonny a real nigga, yeah.
Damn, son.
Bro. Treacherous.
That's a treacherous twin, man.
We be acting like we not living this shit in real time.
So he deserved it.
No. Come on now.
He's stuck with it.
Wait, Saad. See, remember, it's 320 people here, right? We didn't grow up where y'all grew up. Are you saying that Uno deserved it?
Oh no, you probably didn't deserve it, but then in the same sense.
Hold on, Saad, I need you to come on, because did he deserve it?
So I think he probably did, but because I like Uno, I want to say that he did. But that's just because I like him.
Jesus.
Appreciate
so
it.
insert tape, maybe I deserve.
If she has a dream about me cheating, am I at fault now?
You did that shit.
You did that shit, nigga. You did that shit in your past life, man.
Damn, boy. So
Damn,
he got
this girl
hit with a
mouth
honey
is
bun
crazy.
and it's his fault.
Crazy.
This is outrageous.
That's
Bro.
like a boomerang.
Tage, what you think? Is Uno fault he got cheated on?
I mean, I don't know his situation. How am I supposed to say yes or no?
The fuck? You
Well,
gonna say no?
But another man put his penis in her vagina.
I mean, I'm sure he didn't ask her to do that.
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't ask her to do it. She just went and did it because
Yes.
or whatever.
So I mean, I don't know how necessarily it's his fault unless he, maybe he's seen the signs and just chose to ignore them. But other than that, like, I'm
Even
pretty
you
sure
saw
he, like,
signs?
Yeah.
So yeah, he did the right thing. I mean,
Who was it? Was it his fault that she did that?
I mean, how could it be his fault?
No, I'm asking. Is it his fault?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It took a long time to answer
listen,
that fucking question.
EBD Alexis, man. I've been talking to the kiddos, man, for about an hour and 37 minutes.
Damn, it's been that long?
Now
Yeah.
we I ain't no kiddo.
You think that's a long time?
I mean,
It's okay. They don't have to get caught in the minutia. They microwave generation. Mel, how old are you?
30.
Yeah,
Exactly,
my nigga.
Mel.
By the time you was born, I put myself on a bus, my nigga.
I'm feeling your generation.
I was in fucking
He's
what grade was
delusional.
I? I'm 10. I'm in fucking 5th grade by the time you born. Fuck out of here.
I'm feeling y'all
So-
generation though.
I'm just saying, Google Gaga, like we not the same. So, so y'all been listening. The kids done fucked me up, man. I ain't gonna lie. Tasia done try to hit me with spin move after spin move. Like my brother ain't tell her I was the best football player from around where we from for 4 years straight. So
All right, where we at? So what do y'all think about this so far? Because I think they just kind of doing a little ramble for so far.
It's typical. It's like the other video with the left wing chicks. You know, the sisterhood. Like if one chick say something, then it's on the next. They gotta say they kind of being careful what they say because they don't want to mess up the sisterhood. So that's the reason why old girl, she said it's like pulling teeth. She said it was wrong, but before she was like, I don't know. Because old girl, she saying what she's saying. She don't know why. But Uno, he old with it. He was wrong for another chick letting another guy stick his penis in her vagina.
It was karma for her. She was like, I know you did something before, so whatever you did before her justifies her doing that to you. Karma. What kind of crazy shit is that?
That's girl now. Because if they cheated on a dude before, they was like that was the past. You know, she'll never do nothing like that again. It's just the past.
Oh, it's justified though.
Yeah,
There's
it's
a reason
justified,
why.
too. It was justified why she cheated too, but she still won't do it again.
Yeah, it's different reason.
So you should judge her now versus back then because she don't move like that no more.
Yeah, she a good girl. She got the stripper pole. She ready to go. And now he's like, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, you just can't win, bro. Like they all possess the same mentality. It just depends on how far gone it is.
I really think behind closed doors, bro, I think a lot of girls be up here capping, bro. I think a lot of them got morals and shit. And it's just a sisterhood on blast, and it's a display right now. And they'll say some stuff they probably actually wouldn't even do.
I'm gonna say
sisterhood
bullshit.
won't. So how the sisterhood is, so they can be a part of it, not against it. And when men around, like I said, according to the other day, there's 3 different types of chicks. It's the woman that they know, the woman that they don't know, and the woman that cross them. Now, if that chick that cheated on him on Uno, that girl didn't like that girl, she'll condemn her real fast.
Yeah.
But because she don't know her, or that could be her friend, she gonna take up for her.
Yep. Facts.
I think personal morals always the sisterhood, because even on our own pod as it is, we've had 2 women on our pod that they don't agree with none of the bullshit. Because you could never move Kay off her square when she was up here.
Yeah.
And she wasn't always down with the sisterhood shit. Like if something was bullshit, she'd straight up be like, well, I get it works for most of them, but yeah, no over here. And then you got Courtney that's just straight up like, hey, yeah, I might be wild and do this, that, and the third, but that shit over there some bullshit. Like, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You know what I mean? So if you got morals in them, they exist and they deeply rooted in you, it'll show. Like the problem is a lot of these motherfuckers that get on camera, they done spun the block 3-4 times on the whole face. And that's why now, man is wrong, man. And it's fine. I mean, Uno died something, because what if she would have got in her chest and cheated on him and called, hey, you can't blame him for that. You was creeping and called something. So like motherfuckers really don't even understand the magnitude of what's possible when they do dumb shit like that. Ain't no way you gonna tell me you was in your chest and I got the same thing in my pants that everybody else got in theirs. You was in your chest so deep that you thought you should go catch somebody else's shit when mine at home just slanging around, slapping me on the thigh all day. Like that don't make no kind of sense whatsoever. Then all these women sit up there trying to be like, oh well, it's just karma for what you might do in the future. Like the fuck?
Right.
Where the fuck that fall off the bookshelf? That don't make no goddamn sense.
Karma for what you might do.
Based on her logic, if she cheated, he could have did something to her and it'd be justified. Based off her logic.
But you talking about logic though?
That logic, but it'd be wrong now. If she cheated and he went upside her head, then he'll be wrong.
Yeah. Logic bends with a lot of women. It's like it is whatever fucking works in my. It's almost like if you can make a puzzle work, whatever fucking way you can make it work, then that's how shit goes. If you can turn a puzzle around and make that square peg fit in a hole, then that's what we're gonna do. Like literally, like it's almost like in your own fucking world. Like math. Like math is like, hey, it has to be equal on certain sides. Like that shit does not exist in their brain. It could be like
I got one, Marcus. I got a good example. A corner piece of a puzzle, and they put it on top of the middle of the puzzle because the color's the same.
Yeah, that went together.
The color's the same, so it'll work.
Yeah, that makes sense because it's the same color.
It's the same color, so it is. It's the same thing on both sides. So what are we talking about?
Yeah, why we mad now?
Yeah, exactly. It's the same shit. Like you see it bend all the time. How their logic goes and how it bends, and it's like what like what I think that is the reason we cannot beat a girl in the argument. That is 100% because we use logic, and their logic is so fucking different. Like you get stuck. You're like, shit, are we moving to now? We're moving this, moving like it just doesn't make no goddamn sense. That's why we suck. That's why That's why I think they're so smart because they can beat us at any argument at any time. Because we actually think in logic.
Well, they on their logic,
yeah.
yes.
But the thing is, do they really beat us? Just because I shut up don't mean that you beat me.
Oh, in their mind, they beat us.
Oh yeah, in their mind, yeah, of course.
Now, Mark is coming from a standpoint of their mind.
Yeah, in their mind, in their mind they beat us.
Like,
Yeah,
you can talk logic till you blue in the face, eyes red, and all that. Die, come back. But like I said, they put that corner piece in the middle of the puzzle just because it's the same color. Now she's telling you about that, and you're like, yo, that don't just because it's the same color doesn't mean it fits.
That's why it made so much sense.
It gotta go on a corner, but at the same time, it's based off how they feel. So it's like the conversation don't go nowhere because
Matt, that's why it made so much goddamn sense to me when you said that shit. I was like, fuck, you right on. Because it's like, okay, now we're gonna make this work now because it's the same color versus the same
it's the same color. It still works. It still can work. So it is what it is. You be like, no, but the corner piece goes in the corner
and not in the middle. Exactly.
She and but that's crazy, bro. Like how we see it like all the time when if somebody asks a chick a question and they all the way wrong and the next chick they be struggling because they be thinking about should I say the truth? Should I go with the flow? I'm gonna go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
But the girl, she went with the flow, but she ultimately said, like, yeah, it was wrong. She was like, it depends.
They all up there sneak dicking.
Yeah.
But hands down, it's wrong either way. Like
that's why I said they only condemn chicks that they don't like.
But if it's a shorty that has the same morals that Mac brought up, and she just absolutely not on no type of funny shit, at no point in time will she go. Like morals outweigh the sister code or whatever. Sisterhood.
Those are the ones that get ousted.
And that's perfectly fine, but it outweighs it. That's the thing, is a lot of the people that come up here, just because you a reformed hoe don't mean hoe ain't in
you. Facts.
Huh?
Yeah, you can see that now. You can see that a mile away. Them reform hoes, you can see that a mile away.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, they try to dress different and they wearing skirts now instead of the damn tomboy pants and stuff and all that.
They go to church every Sunday.
And they forget that when they open up their mouth for more than 20 minutes, we can hear the hoe come out of them.
Hey, but who don't hear that though? The ones that we're talking about though, they don't hear that shit.
Of course they don't.
Those dudes don't hear that shit. They don't hear that that shit. Like
if I'm gonna tell you, wherever there's a mirror, women can't hear. They just go deaf.
And it's like you said the right thing. You said the right shit. That's my biggest thing, bro. I don't give a fuck what comes out your mouth. It's more about like your actions. I feel like when I come into a situation, especially something serious, I look at a situation where I'm like when we speak different languages, I see what the fuck you're doing versus what comes out your mouth. And a lot of people are really based on what the fuck comes out your mouth, which is crazy to me. Like you can literally say, I don't like eating shit, and you could be shoveling the shit in your mouth. And people be like, oh, hey, my motherfucker don't like shit. I don't get like, what the fuck, really?
Like if somebody be like, how can you tell? There's no way to tell if a woman got a high body count.
Yeah, exactly.
You just you just open your mouth, I'm pretty sure you got a high body
fucking,
count.
you can 100% tell why. How.
Because when women start playing that game of you don't know, and you say I'm asking you a straight question, is it or is it? Well, you don't know. You don't know what it is. You don't know what I am.
It is just what it is. And it's not one answer. It's not
I'm
one.
right.
That's what they're looking for. They're looking for that one answer to tell you how you know. And there could be a million different ones, but you know what it is. It could be a million different ones.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. They do know. They do.
They know.
They know that we know. But the fact they want you to tell them how is it that we know.
And it could be something that's not them.
My thing is, all you got to do, to be honest with you, like, okay, well, how many of the guys that you done fuck with and they ain't talking to you no more?
That's definitely
that's irrelevant. That's different.
So that right there gives
you a better one.
That's different. That's different. That's irrelevant. That's different. That's not even the same thing that what we're talking about. That's not even the same thing we're talking about.
I'll give you the best one in the book. If you ask a lady how old she is, she talking about, a woman don't tell her age. She a professional hoe.
100%.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Because when you 22 or 21, you say, I'm fucking 21. Goddamn. Right off the bat. You don't even fucking chirp off.
Yeah, but as soon as she hit 50, even though she might look like she's 33, she don't want to tell you her age because she know she done suck, 42 years worth of dingling.
And what if you're the dude who say, I don't tell my age? Come on, man. You looking like he's a fucking
call
fool,
him a
bro.
creep.
Yeah, you looking like a fucking fool.
He a creep for sure.
Come on, man.
Well, nah, if a dude don't tell his age, you just got a guest seat over there on Corey Holcomb.
No, yeah. But he say, I ain't gonna tell you my age. You're like, man, something wrong with you. Yeah, that's it.
Nah, bro.
And those are the signs.
When a chick, when you can tell a chick a little older, and she be like, guess my age, and she be smiling, you gotta play along.
Oh yeah, you tell us the way
they be thinking no, you don't have to, but you make a decision. Do I want to play along or not? All right, I'm gonna say she look young.
And for the
you look about 35.
And then when she say you're like,
46. I'm like,
deep down in your head, like, you 40 something years old. Stop lying.
Y'all better than me.
And they take that shit to the grave. They'll tell everyone he thought I was his age.
Girl, he said I look like 40. Guess how it'd be a group of them too. They be like, guess how old I am. I said, he said 46.
Y'all gotta quit being nice. You supposed to tell her she's 53.
You gotta pull it, and look, you gotta pull the
you
cool
get
down.
what you want, though. You will not get what you want.
You look 39.
I bet you still will.
I don't think so.
What you mean? See, that's the problem. Y'all be over here. Y'all done got too used to lying to these hoes.
Hey, I'm building a realistic side. I'm not pretty enough to tell bitches the truth.
Shit, me.
I got to tell me. I got a lot of hoes.
I would call
you ain't gotta be pretty.
Nah. I'm here for my real fellas here. Hey,
you gotta
have them bitches.
Hold on. What you mean, real fellas, bro? We real. We ain't AI over here. We real.
No, not real. Let me rephrase that.
AI over here.
Let me rephrase that. Hey, if you ain't built in shape and you might not be the prettiest, lie to these hoes.
Why?
Man, y'all been out this bullshit.
What?
Yeah. Man, hell no.
Hey, I'm here to tell the truth. Lie to these
That nigga crazy.
Hey, you want to get them pants? Lie to them.
Why?
Why not? You gonna get it. You gonna get it.
You gonna
gotta
get
remember
it.
Okay, I was lying when I told her she was 53. You thought I was gonna give you a small number because you said guess? Bitch, you got wrinkles around your eyes.
Oh, hey,
you told me your age, you wouldn't be in this predicament.
9. She be like, that's the one. That's the one.
You can see
Yo, liar! 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 You're a liar! You're a liar!
But it's still based on if that's what she wants. She might be like, yo, if you don't, like I said, hey, be realistic with yourselves, players. Be realistic.
Okay.
You won't get an asshole. You do what you gotta do. Say whatever she gotta say. Get in and leave.
Nah, that's cap.
I'm from New
I'm
York.
just
I ain't got time for all that cute shit. Bitch,
No,
you
it's not
wanna
cute. It's not cute. Get in and get out.
Mark, you funny as shit, boy. You funny as hell, dog.
Hey, you gotta get in and get
Stop
out.
all that cute shit. The fuck?
Hey, no,
I
get
asked
in,
you
get
a
out.
question. Now you want me to play games? I'm gonna play the game, bitch. You look 53.
Yeah. Now,
I see gray hair and wrinkles around your eyes.
Realistically, it can only work for two people. If you are fucking just like chicks, same shit. Certain chicks can get away with saying something to you, and some chicks can't. Like if a fat bitch came to me and say, "Man, you look overweight," I'll be like, "Get your fat ass out of here." But if some hot ass bitch rolled up to me and was like, "You look, hey, you look a little big," I'm like, "What's up?"
It's gonna hit different. It's gonna hit different.
Hey, you know what's up. Get the fuck
Nasty
out.
work.
Get the fuck out. I just told y'all the truth. You know what's up.
That's nasty work.
Hey, you know what's happening.
He said the pretty chick, you know, said I'll let her slide with it, but if another fat bitch come and tell me, nah, bitch, get your fat ass up out of here.
Get your fat ass out of here.
Get your asshole out of here.
Get
Get
your
on
out
out
of here.
Get on out of here. Hey, we got to tell these people the real shit, man.
Well, nigga, that ain't real, nigga. That's lying. You lying. You ain't keeping it a buck.
He ain't lie about her being fat though.
But yeah, true.
He said, "Get your ass up out of here."
He said, "Get your fat ass up out of here, bro."
Hey, I'm out. Hey, most times you still will take the fat girls, but it's all good. It's all good.
Don't say Mo. She still got metrics she got to meet.
Nigga said, "Listen, it's a drought, nigga. I might have. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and fuck with you tonight."
Oh, hey, Courtney. Hey, put the core, hook him up. Put the core, hook him up. Hold up.
Yeah.
Hey, that's that look like. Hey, that's that look you thinking about it. You like, I'm in a drought.
Yeah, fuck it.
She said she talking about going. Goddamn. She was like,
you were like this.
That's wild work.
Hey, you know when you go out with your friends and you ain't had none in a minute, and they were like, "Oh shit, there's a group of girls over there. They got a blocker."
Get a blocker.
Hey, look. Hey, dude, like, hey, bro, I'll go ahead and take one for the team, bro. I don't even feel like doing all that work. No, I'll go ahead and take one for the team.
Go ahead and take one for the team.
I'll go ahead and take one for the team, dog.
Nigga come back. Next thing you know, look, they over there spin game. They ain't got nothing. You come back.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
All these like, boy, that was, but she was something different.
She was something different, boy.
Something different.
Hey, that high cholesterol throat do hit different.
Nigga said high cholesterol throat. Bruh, y'all here stupid as hell.
That boy Ross said I can feel the acid reflux.
What?
That shit burn.
Shit got ripples like a bubble jacket on the inside.
My shit a little tingly.
Y'all ass dumb as hell.
I had to take a Tom's when I got home, boy. I don't even need to go to the doctor. I just need to take a Tom's, boy.
That's crazy.
Hey, y'all wild, bro.
Y'all dumb as hell, bro. Y'all got any other thoughts maybe before we close it out?
Yeah.
Nah.
I think
Black men don't
that
eat.
needed to be said was said.
Black men
don't eat, but apparently the women do.
Yeah. I feel what I said.
Yeah, that's shit. Yeah, one day, bro, we gonna. I don't know. I don't know. Do y'all think it's getting better or worse? It's getting worse, bro.
Worse for what?
For like how these chicks are thinking, man. It's crazy.
I think they're coming. I think they're slowly coming back around. I think that's what I think.
I think the worst, the
It depends on
ones
what you're looking for.
I think a lot of them, the pendulum is swinging, but the ones that do, they just getting worse and worse. It's the logic is getting out the window. Like it don't even make it. It don't even make sense for women these days. Someone be like, "Okay, girl, now you tripping."
Yeah.
Yeah. You stupid.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that thing where like all these chicks they are divorcing their parents and stuff. Like it's called no contact situation, no contact parenting. Like they
what would
like
you
the
do
smallest
with your
inconvenience while they was growing up, social media and all this stuff, then put in their head that their parents were just the worst. So they doing no contact to their parents.
Well, the
That's
problem is
crazy.
they're not realizing they're falling for global population control propaganda.
Yep.
And they just slowly falling into that hole. But at the same time, hey, on some toxic shit, the streets always need practice squad. So
yeah. Hey, let them die off, man. Fuck them.
So
Hey,
you know,
let them be sexually liberated. Let them have their whole phase. Back in the day, women had like one whole phase, right? It was like when they went to college and then okay, I got to get my act together because I got to get a family and stuff, right? Now the whole phases are getting added on. Like it just like it ain't even a phase no more. They just hoes now because now you got to have a whole phase in college. You got to have a whole phase after college because now you're making your own money and you didn't got to the bag.
Yeah.
Now you got to have, now you met somebody, now you done broke up. Now you got to have a whole phase after every time you break up with some dude. Then when you get 40, 50 years old, you're still young in your head. So you got to have a whole phase then.
hey, I got a question. Do women cheat neater than men?
Neater?
Cheat.
Well, I'm just asking because when you get to Hollywood, right, you don't never really see too many men coming out telling their story how they've been crunching some of these female superstars. But
Men usually don't do that regardless.
No.
Women are the ones that got to have a TED talk every time. Like majority of these women that you don't know that are getting shows and shit is on the backs of actually talking about dudes they used to mess with, and everybody just want to hear the tea of rappers that they didn't talk to.
No, that's facts. But like you look at the female celebrities, you like, damn, do they even fuck with regular people off the street? Which I know they probably do. But I'm like, shit. Do they just sign them like massive NDAs off the Jump Street? Because then you get all these women shit.
But not like
Those girls that was nobodies, they get converted to somebody because then they go to TMZ or they go to these shade rooms and all that type of stuff. Get that little buzz. What's that that sex worker that what his name is? It's some rapper. She took a picture of him butt ass naked after they done got done doing something on the couch, and it went viral. So now there's a story. Now she can start saying all the dudes that she probably with.
But
goddamn show.
I think it's a problem though, because most dudes if they gonna fuck, just say if you fuck whoever you want to fuck, you're not gonna go in the media to try to expose that person to get money. You just got what you want and you're fucking done. Like, but they think that like since men don't do that, they're doing the right shit. Like, because no one reports them, no one says shit. No, there's no dudes out there being like, man, Sandra Bullock fucking came after me and was trying to get my dick all day. Because dudes don't do shit like that.
I think women cheat. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna call the spade a spade. I think women cheat more than men. It just ain't documented because a lot of men ain't talking.
No, dude, you just don't fucking do this shit.
A lot of men ain't pillow talking like that. I know there are some dudes out here who be pillow talking because they want to say, "Oh, I fought such and such." But to be 110% honest, some dudes still are on code. They know how to keep their shit low key as fuck. They ain't pillow talking. And I honestly believe that there are more women that are cheating versus men.
Oh, they get away with it, bro.
I think there are more. I think there are a lot more. There are more promiscuous women out here than there are men. Like real talk. There are some. Of course, there are horny dudes. Like we're horny dudes, but a lot of times you ain't fucking nothing if you can't get it. Because a lot of these niggas been jacking off anyway. So let's keep it a buck, bro. Like a lot of these niggas out here jacking off and shit, bro. So like,
hey, no, Courtney though. No, for real though. The dudes that are jacking off. The dudes that these
hey, bro, y'all saying that shit a little too much. Son. God damn.
Hey, no. These hot. Just say you got some shit going on by yourself. You could be just a middle class dude.
You don't give a fuck about ruining that person's life to make yourself better.
Right.
You don't give a fuck about that. Dudes don't give a fuck about that. So that's why they never get called out, because what dude gives a fuck about that?
I think the issue. All right. What y'all think about this? I think the reason why you don't hear a lot of guys say it, because if they go out publicly and say something, it'll mess their chances up of smashing again.
Yep.
I don't think so.
Whereas women,
I think
women, they got it in abundance. They can go get it whenever. You know, all they got to do is walk in the club and say they suck it and smash, and some dude gonna be like,
but macaroni. But most chicks who are making it known, like viral or whatever, because they're looking for a payout. They're looking for money.
Dudes are still gonna smash them though. That's why they ain't tripping.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but what we're trying to say is the reason dudes don't say shit, because we're not looking for the money aspect. We're only just a smash. It's not because I'm not. Cause what would be the benefit to say, hey, I fucked this girl online?
They don't want to mess up the. They don't want to mess up what they got going on the roster.
Okay. So again, what would be the benefit if you said
so
it?
Once again, men are the best at protecting women.
Just say if she would fuck you again, what would be the benefit of saying it?
The dude's not going to do it because it'll mess up the roster. Like
no. Only
wait. What he's saying, Marcus, what he's saying? No, Mark, what he said. He's agreeing with you. There ain't no benefit, but the only thing is for them saying something is the fact that they is going to risk them getting it again with them. But there's no benefit. There's no benefit to a man talking about.
That's the reason why men don't do it. And they
don't
do it because there's no benefit. Plus, is an actual negative, because if you out here, but like most times you can be the quiet dude, a chick, and she can be a freak or whatever. But she already know the spot that blew up. She probably smashed a couple dudes, blah 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 blah. But if you one of those quiet dudes and ain't saying nothing and everything, you can get some play, because they want it secret. So dudes is no benefit of talking about it or nothing like that, and also they don't want to mess up the roster.
But what I'm trying to say is, because you said it's a benefit or not a benefit, I don't think dudes look at it either way, or benefit or not benefit. I think women only look at it as a benefit. So
yeah, that's why I said earlier, the majority of these women, these unknown women that come out of nowhere, and they have a TED talk and they go online talking about the dudes that they smash, is a benefit because women like to hear gossip and mess and all that type of stuff. Soon as she go online and take a picture of a rapper text message or something in my DMs. Now TMZ got it, Shade Room got it, all this stuff going on. People want to interview her and all that type of stuff.
No, I
she'll start getting. That's the reason why they do it.
But I'm saying,
and the benefit is dudes are still going to smash her. They don't care about her.
But what I'm trying to say is, there's no benefit at all. What I'm trying to say is, it's almost like a this or that. It's like more like, what I'm trying to say is, even if there's a benefit or not a benefit, a dude's just not gonna do it. So the benefit or not benefit, it's not even in play. It's not even there, because we're not gonna do it. Like that's not even what we're thinking about.
Us as men, we do it amongst ourselves. My homeboy, right? If I was, let's say back in the day, and I smashed Cherokee. Back in the day, right? Smash Cherokee, right? I gotta tell somebody.
Yeah. Tell your boy.
Court.
Well, guess what?
Believe, boy. You ain't gonna believe, boy. Yeah. Yo, it's true. Everything you saw,
like you bullshit.
He go like, hell
right.
Yeah.
Niggas like, nigga, stop lying. You didn't get no cutty last night.
Bro. You want me to
You bullshit. You bullshit.
She was over here, dog. She was over here.
But what I'm saying is, but it's still, again, different, because it's not the same. Because there's no. I guess I'm trying to articulate this right.
No, we're answering what you're saying. Like, there is no benefit for the man saying it at all. But if we were to look at something for a benefit, is to get it again. That's it. But ultimately,
it would be no. It would be no.
There's no benefit for it.
Yeah, it'd be nothing.
Yeah.
We wouldn't even do it.
What we just proved right now in this last segment is men still protect women.
Yeah.
You don't see no men write books of all the chicks that he was smashing. That was
Dude.
in the
How
industry.
many videos have y'all watched? How many videos have y'all watched where it's domestic violence and the dude says, "I don't want her to go to jail," and then when the cop goes to her, he beat me up. He did all this shit. This dude got all the scratches on his shit, and she's like making up shit like he provoked it. And if they never say this motherfucker's trying to say he don't want you to go to jail. Like you just doing some shit. He wants you to leave. You literally trying to pull this motherfucker under the bus so you can get out of this shit. In every situation I've ever seen like that, that's exactly what happens every fucking time. The woman's making up shit.
Yo, Sha'Carri Richardson, that situation in the airport.
Yeah, every fucking situation.
And look, hey, all of us
the airport. You see the when she got pulled up on the freeway.
Yeah.
All that shit too.
Hey, all the men, all of us that was saying, hey, that chick, something wrong with her. She ain't who y'all thinking. All the women, you don't know. Look, she done got kicked off the plane one time. She beat up her boyfriend in the airport. Couldn't do that. Now she got arrested again.
For his dumb ass got arrested
50, going 50 over, and the boyfriend got locked up too.
Well, as far as going 50 over, that she ain't do no wrong there. What she was fucking up at is she was swerving to them. Y'all can shake your head all y'all want to, but until y'all go to California and jump on that freeway, everybody, I done looked down at my speedometer doing 105 and had 6 cops fly past me. California, you doing 100 when you on the freeway. So the 50 over, that shit ain't shit. Where she fucked up at is she keeps swerving side to side. When you in California, you driving, stay in your motherfucking lane and do what you doing. Don't be bouncing left, right. That's where she fucked up at.
I done been to California. I done been to California too. Listen, bro, 50, that's egregious. That's egregious.
Go to California, get on the fucking freeway.
I have. I done been on that bitch before.
Then look down at your speedometer. You doing 80 to 100.
Oh, I'm always watching it, and I ain't never did no 50 over.
If you keeping up with traffic, you are.
Nope.
So you out there being an obstruction.
50 over the speed limit is just like fuck.
You out there being an obstruction. You finna
that's 100 miles an hour, man.
That's 10 miles. Yes, I'm 10 miles over 50. Hell no. And I'm in the
if she on the freeway and it's 75 and she going 50 over 75, bro.
But that's wild work.
Bro, if you want if you got pop going
65, right? It's 65 in Cali.
65,
right?
65. So 65, 50 on top of that, bro. That's crazy.
You know you speed.
That ain't that crazy.
But the thing is, you know,
look,
at that point, if you
gotta
going that
remember who you're
fast,
talking to.
if you going that fast, you gotta say,
It's
I
a car
hold on
nigga.
to it. My bad, man. Shit.
This a car dude. This a car man. I forgot. This is got the Toretto with dreads. I can't.
Old Toretto.
He need to be on Fast and Furious.
He's pushing it.
65. So what? You 35 off from 100?
She want 50.
So she was doing what, 125? So you only doing 25 over fucking everybody else.
I guess, man. Shit.
No,
that makes sense.
I get you go 100 miles an hour and still be cool.
No,
but if you get caught doing it,
it makes sense.
I'm telling you, in California, that is literally flow of traffic. Unless you out there in rush hour, because you can't do it, because they rush hour just stupid. Cali and Vegas rush hour is retarded.
Bro, if you go 100 miles an hour, bro, that's fast. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. That shit ain't slow.
I have no reason to do that in Atlanta.
I don't care.
Atlanta crazy too, because you gotta watch out for people. You going that fast, you gonna have somebody. It's 5 lanes.
Man, when I
he
was
gonna
in
come from
Atlanta,
all the way
I'm
to the left lane, all the
speed
way to the right, try to make a goddamn exit.
Bro, when you going about 100 on a motorcycle, you don't see like fucking lights. Just like, you don't really see shit you can pay attention to.
But see, my problem. So like what you just said in Atlanta, I had a situation where I almost had some dude where shit. If I would have changed lanes, he'd have been up out of here.
Ooh.
I forgot where I forgot what part of Georgia my boy stay at, but I was coming back to the city from he out in the countryside somewhere. Come back to the city and some dude was in his AMG at nighttime. Black AMG, bro, lights off. The only reason I knew when he flew past that it was even a car was because you know how the strips on stuff on the interior, all the interior lights and stuff. I'm like, what the hell? And then you can hear the growl from the motor. I just one of them fucking dudes is so far in the car game, I could damn near tell you what car it is by the exhaust. But
yeah,
motherfucker flew. But I'm like, God damn! Like if I'd have changed lanes, he'd have been smoked.
He'd been done for.
So I mean, if you're gonna do it with your lights on. But I can tell you, Cali flow of traffic. If you unconsciously trying to keep up, even the minivan doing 100. But once
in
you
the,
start
in the Astro van, the hauling ass.
Bam. But once you start swerving lane to lane and doing all that extra shit, then that's when, which even the cop said it was like, hey, not only were you speeding, but you damn near clipped the front of my shit, cutting me off.
Right.
Like, nah, you got 1 or 2 lanes dedicated and just do that. But yeah, she was hawking people down, flashing high beams. They wouldn't get out the way, so she took it up on herself to pass on the right and all this other stuff. But hey, we finna get the Autobahn out here in Arizona. I can't wait till they pass that shit. What?
And they about to be acting a fucking fool out here in these streets. They already can't drive it. Don't let it rain. It's over with.
I got a couple things I need to shake down. As long as they enforce the lane laws like they should, I got a couple things I need to just go ahead and blow the dust off real quick.
Hey, bro, hold on. I mean, since 3 of us live in AZ, have y'all seen y'all thermostat hit by 74, 75?
Who?
Your thermostat in your house? It ain't never been that. That's crazy in February, man.
You said has it hit what now? Thermostat hit
like
what?
74. Like,
yeah.
I look at my shit today and I walk past. I'm like, what the fuck? In February, 74 degrees? This is crazy.
Yeah, brother. This is beautiful weather right now.
At the same time, like I told y'all on the last Shakari story, she just need me in her life. She needs somebody to understand.
Jesus.
Yeah, she needs somebody. Yeah, she needs somebody gonna put her head through the wash and dry, huh?
Boy.
Put her through that one time. Like, let me show you.
Here we go, right here.
Like, let me show you something real quick, little mama, because
1 month subscription right here should be A-okay.
1 month subscription.
Shit.
Like, let me learn you something real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm telling you. But how you pull up to go save your chick and end up arrested too?
Yeah, that's some crazy shit. I don't understand that one.
Who's that? The car's boyfriend?
Yeah, he got arrested when she did. He pulled up to the scene, I guess, and they took his ass too.
Man, god damn, he ain't learned yet, huh?
He'll
learn when she leaves his ass.
He must have had a hole in the cape.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen the hero get beat up with.
She will definitely eventually leave his ass, and he'll figure it out. Then he'll be bitter.
Who gonna be bitter?
He will.
Nah, he just gonna go on a little toxic spell and go enjoy some of the hors d'oeuvres.
He been papoose.
100 yards. Y'all see what old buddy put in the chat?
Man, chill, wild boy.
That's crazy.
That's the cue. That's the cue.
Hey, I don't know about groceries, man.
No, that's 100 yards.
100 yards of that thing, man. He said he dragging tongue. Paul.
Hey, he'll be the type of dragon tongue, though. That's crazy.
Man, like, comment, subscribe.
Hey,
Jesus. That's a good.
That's the Benjamin Barter show. We to get y'all next time.
Oh yeah, when he said that shit.
Like
he said, "Boy,
that's the show."
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
That's crazy.
Boy.
That boy said, "I'm Spanish. I'm not
the
right."
type of person. He the type of person that eat the groceries, but say chitlins is nasty.
That boy said he like his refried beans on tap. He said he's Spanish.
You're like, man, I don't eat shit, but I love asshole.
Boy, I'm telling you, shit.
Woo.
I don't eat chitlins, but
I don't like chitlins, but I sure eat some legs.
He said
Eat
there's
some
something
booty hole
about
with a
that
minute.
not
Fresh
today.
booty. Yeah.
Oh, he said he's Spanish. He like delicioso.
Boy.
Jesus. Yeah, it's funny.
Well, listen, y'all. Tonight was fire. If you haven't supported the channel yet, make sure you do so. Also, make sure you like, comment, subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification, my good people. Tonight was fire. And make sure you guys are here tomorrow for the Courtney Egger show. We're going live tomorrow. We're going to run it up. You already know. That's how we do it. All right. So until next time, my good people, I will holla.